Up. I'm like muted for a second. Because I'm legally required to say something weird at the start of my streams. I have, you know what? Let me open this up real quick. I'm not going to show this. I don't want to draw negative ire by showing this directly, but I will read off of this. Let me take a sip of drink. One thing I love is people who get way too into something that is fucking specific, and it gets even funnier when you when it is like fetish related. Okay, I found a really okay, I didn't find this. I was sent this as a meme. It is a Blue Sky account where someone posts foods that they see or foods that like get sent to them and list the calories per serving or what's shown in the image and state how many calories it would be if you ate the entire thing. Some of them are real. Like there's one post that's slutty brownies, which is cookie dough Oreos brownie batter baked on top of each other. And they state 8,000 calories per pan if you use one package of each mix. Or here you go, fairy bread. Bread with butter or margarine and covered with hundreds and thousands of sprinkles. Each one is approximately 150 calories or 3,000 calories if you make a whole loaf. The whole purpose is literally fat fetish weight gain information. But it's hilariously it's a hilarious bit, and it's not just fake stuff, it's real stuff. So there is a, where is it? The one that I was sent was Princess Peach. I guess in Smash you can make this gigantic peach ball the size of her. Yes, Peach Blossom, 13 6 feet. Oh, hold on, this is basically verbatim what it says. 13 6 feet tall peach. I think the wording is kind of fucked up. 13 6-foot tall peaches Princess Peach can summon with the aid of a smash ball. Calculated at approximately 812,000 calories for 10,556 calories total. And then in parentheses they added, Sakurai has said that most Smash foods heal relative to the calorie count. Maximum tomato gotta be fattening as hell. And I'm seeing this shit thinking, I'm gonna go through this entire fucking account, okay? And you're gonna read this entire furry fat fetish account, see all of every single food that was listed, and think, is there any way I can make a diet with this for the sole purpose of being able to lose 3 pounds? It's gonna be very hard because all of this is high calorie food. Like I'm scrolling down and it's just a milkshake with a donut stopping the glass, or a Giga Brownie called the Protein Brick. Donut derived mead. No fucking shit. Oh yeah, because it's from Golden Hive Meat, who makes a bunch of random meads. The 100 by 100 cheeseburger, estimated at 20,000 calories, around $180 at In-N-Out Burger. I feel like if I keep going, I'll be able to find enough foods. Keep in mind, this is not out of spite. I am not doing this because I think this is a vile thing or anything like that. I just think, because I live by the bit, that there is no way to get me motivated more than to say, wouldn't it be funny? If I can if I can actually make hilariously unhealthy foods and lose 3 pounds of weight, it's like specifically from the fat furred fucking the Blue Sky account, I think that'd be so fucking funny. Anyways, how's your day going? That's all I had to say. That's I shit you not. That was the first fucking thing I saw when I woke up. This post is amazing. Big fucking chicken nugget, 1,000 calories. It is literally a big fucking chicken nugget. It's such a big chicken nugget. Hold up, I gotta put this up. Oh shit, no. Big, that's not wrong. It is literally a big fucking chicken nugget. They say 1,000 calories. There's no way that's 1,000 calories. I refuse to believe there's 1,000 calories. Cause like, how much is a Burger King? It looks kind of like a Burger King nugget. Burger King chicken nugget calories. So an 8-piece chicken nugget is 380 calories. There's absolutely no fucking way that thing is 2.5 8-piece chicken nuggets. Yeah, 1 pound of ground chicken. 1 pound, hold on, let's say. Ground chicken calories. Okay, maybe I do believe it. About 160 calories for 4 ounces. So that is 400, and then 640. So half that's just in the chicken. Okay. And then you have the vegetable oil, 1 cup of flour. 1 cup of flour, that is straight up 440 calories. I know that off the top of my head because I do baking. And it's like, and for a quarter cup, it's 110 calories. So right there, and half a cup of cornstarch. Nah, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Oh yeah, this is the wet batter too. There's a wet batter. No, there's more than 1,000 calories. You know what? This I don't think I could trust this fat fur. I trusted the level of intense focus that people into out there shit would have. I feel like I can't trust them anymore after the 1,000 calorie mega nugget, because they linked a recipe. I don't think I can trust them for that. I'll still try the meme. I absolutely will. But it'll be sketchy. I mean, I guess the challenge is just make whatever the fuck is on that Blue Sky account. The primary issue is I've been dealing with this chronic fatigue for a while. In order to actually lose weight, even like using half of this diet, I am going to have to bust my ass and exercise like a motherfucker. Like, this is not gonna be a diet where I say, I'm just gonna eat it and lose weight. No, this is literally calorie dense shit on its own. I have to be like running miles every single day and lifting so much ass. But you know what? It'll be fun. And that's what matters. Alright, so guys, actually, let's see what I have and haven't done yet. Election, does that tell me anything I've maxed out? No. Looks like I pretty much got all the weapons. Interesting. 2 characters. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left to unlock, looks like. Objectives. So what can I unlock that gives me... So get Bear Trap to level 8. What else do I need to do? I move YouTube over here. Frying Pan to level 8. Let me get out my little notebook here. I actually have a tiny notebook next to me. What the fuck? Oh, this is my notebook for when I was doing Victor Vran sets. Yeah. Because I just see various tally marks and scribbles and murder scroll. And I'm like, what? What the fuck? I realized. There's just an old thing I used. Oh, cool. I wrote some notes for a Dying Like the Beast video. So I was using this pretty recently. That's good to know. Alright, so I need to level up... Frying Pan. I still have this pen when I was in Vermont and I went to a weed store to try out like edibles for the first time. I didn't like them, by the way. I don't really care for it. It just kind of made me feel a little bit weird, and that's it. And when I ended up taking too much at one point, I felt like I was gonna throw up and have a panic attack. So I'm saying this specifically just to let people know. Just be like, listen, it's probably worth it just not doing this. Or at least considering that this shit ain't glamorous. But also, I'm very sensitive to medications in general. Oh my god. Turret? Interesting. Defeat 5 Cannon Templars. Defeat 25 Banshees. Fireball. Oh wait, no, that's just to unlock Fireball. I assume that's gonna come with a future character. Pestilence. Okay, so just play Father Fidelis. Gear of Customization? Complete the mission Purgatory. Defeat all gargoyles in... Huh? You know, don't you love it when you're just playing a game and people, like, sometimes just can't even be fucked to type messages anymore? I'm not strictly blaming people these days for being lazy, but I feel like more and more as time goes on, whenever I do hear someone... Oh, okay, so I get a new character if I get a bunch of demon starfish. People just put less and less effort into communicating sometimes. Something like I'm playing Warframe or like, you know, other games. I'll do something, I'll mess something up, or like someone will just be off in the middle of nowhere, and just like the only thing I see in chat is just question mark, question mark, question mark. Like, hello, you gonna explain yourself? And then it's up to you to respond to be like, yeah, like, hello. But then if they're specifically responding to you, then they'll get upset because they're like, oh, you don't know what you just did? Like, no, I didn't. Did I don't think I got this to max. No, I think I did. Yeah, I didn't see anything special to unlock there. Alright, so I'll just keep leveling this thing up. Oh, okay, so that's not like an out of bounds thing. I was like, what if I end up going in the water and going out of bounds? Answer is no. You can't do that. It's probably the best feeling melee weapon in this game. Because it has like good base range. And then it gets more range later on. Like, I feel like if every melee weapon just had a little bit more range by default, that'd be sick. Maybe, like, you know, maybe guaranteeing a status proc too. Just so I can, like, hit someone and, like, go to the next guy. Armor. I don't think I ever maxed out Spicy Burdogs. I don't think I had to do that for anything, but I might as well. Like, get some spells on top of that. Eh. Did I bleed him? No, I didn't. I just whipped him. Wait, can I latch onto him? No, I can't. But imagine like a lifesteal again. That'd be great. Increase some by 1, might as well. Ooh, okay. There's a little bit of movement you can do. It's not just a straight line. Use the grappling hook to swing on its head 10 meters of you. Oh. Well, there you go. Just complete that challenge. Anyway, think about that. I just did the grappling hook for the love of the game, baby. The love of the game. I've been muting this stream a lot because, like, since last night, my allergies have gotten out, like, fucking awful. Oh, bear trap. Should have grabbed that. Fuck. Like, my allergies were fucking going crazy. And it was right as I was about to go to sleep, too. So I could not sleep on time because my lungs were on fucking fire. Which is, like, worse than my usual cop. Duration? I mean, I don't think anything... I guess it does use duration. Yeah, maybe. Because that could all... Actually, I wonder if that affects... A lot of those effects only seem to work on spells? I think. I wonder if the duration also affects the bleed damage over time. Man, running the fucking sticks again. Oh yeah, right. I gotta find those starfish. Oh, starfish, the spiders. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Wait. What if I, like, stand? Eh. Wait, do they attack him? Are they gonna... I just ran into that. Like an idiot. Oh, are they gonna explode? There we go. I did not want to take a bunch of damage. Not when I don't have a way of healing yet. Oh, do they hit? Do they explode whenever I like strike the enemy? Interesting. Okay, I wonder how this works. Okay, so it kind of just launches you in a wide arc. You don't really have any control over that, so it's not like silly movement stuff you can do. That is a little disappointing, but I also kind of get it. That it's already still powerful enough as is. Because you could just kind of get out of any situation and also just stand up here. Just AFK if it wasn't for the anti-camping thing that's gonna pop up any second now. I'll take a sip of water or soda. How long does it take to pop up again? There we go. Oh yeah, you have to like walk in a decent area away as well. Alright, just like whip that man up into the sky. Nice. Reduces cooldown, increases the duration. Let's do more duration, I guess. Actually, I don't think duration really benefits this spell in particular, because it doesn't do damage over time. It's really just my own bleed procs that would be doing the damage over time. Did not think about that. The duration is just to give you more time to hit the enemy. Oh, actually, wouldn't that make it say take longer to explode on their own as well? Wait, did I turn on Steel Path? I asked before beating the fuck out of an Acolyte. To be honest, when you play a lot of Steel Path, you kind of forget that Acolytes are a Steel Path only thing. I think the only reason I remember that, or I don't think about that, is because Acolytes, when I was playing, like from the time they got introduced to the time they got added to Steel Path, because they weren't initially in Steel Path. It took a little bit, I think. Was quite a few years. Oh wait, there he is. Like, they would run an Acolyte event once every 2 years or some shit, and that was the only way to be able to get Blood Rush and Argon Scope and shit like that, which were really fucking good mods at the time. I mean, still, Blood Rush is still, especially still good, but Argon Scope is less so after they, because that was also back when I want to say crit delay was only 60% or 90% crit chance. Oh, I'm just so glad they went back and rebalanced some of those corrupted mods. Remember when Magnum Force was only 60% damage instead of 200% or some shit? Remember when Physique was only 5% increased life, or I think it was 20% increased life, but that was before they did the scaling changes to Vitality. So like 20% was compared to Vitality being 440%, which is really fucking funny in comparison. Now I think it's still 20%, but or it's 20% again, but that's still like 1/4 of or 1/5 of not either of these things. Look at more HP. That's still 1/4 of Vitality, or 1/5. Sorry, because Vitality is 100% now. Which is, I'm glad they made that change. I'm glad they made it multiplicative, because when you look at it, you go from 300 HP to 740 when you equip a 440 HP mod. You just have to ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing wrong? The answer is nothing. Warframe is doing everything wrong. I'm trying to remember what other mods are like really hilariously dog shit. They did, I don't think they did Rejuvenation. I don't think they fixed Rejuvenation. Oh, you know what? Shock Absorbers is another mod I remember being really fucking bad. I mean, it's still really bad, but it's less bad. Shock Absorbers was reduced damage when you were knocked down, which is really fucking funny. And then and now it's physical damage reduction, which I think is a neat idea. Diamond Skin always was the way it was, I believe. Shock Absorbers at least had got reworked. But it went from like 60% damage while you're knocked down to 20% physical damage reduction. Maybe 40% damage when you're knocked down. Either way, it's basically dog shit. Like 20% damage reduction in Warframe is like, cool. I glued paper to Garuda's nipples. Now she's it takes 20% less physical damage. Like that's what, sorry, no, based on the laws of female armor, putting tape specifically on the nipples would actually be top tier defense. It would just be like wearing a fucking face mask. Because you're scared of the impact damage from enemies breathing on you. Now I want to know where the fuck the upgrade things are. But yes, Diamond Skin is also very useless. Because I'm trying to think of what enemies do radiation damage. I don't think there's any that actually do radiation damage outside of the radiation damage sortie modifier. It's like mostly traps, I think. Because I think a number of traps do radiation damage. Although, it might only mostly be traps related to the... I know the Orokin Death Orbs do that. Man, if only I grabbed that frying pan. It does make me wonder what the point of having different melee weapons are when they all effectively are the exact same kind of thing. Like, especially when there's only when they all have, like, a different proc. But there's only 3. Actually, there's more than that, but you only deal either Electro, Poison, or Bleed. That's kind of why this one's the best, because they're all the exact goddamn same. Obviously, people are going to bring up Sentient Scalpel as, like, the most useless mod in the game, because you literally can't even fight sentient enemies. Warm Code is also funny. Warm Code was always a meme. I kind of like that it just kind of stayed there. In fact, I think Warm Coat actually got more useless over time, because at least normally in Warframe, there was a chance any mission could be cold. Now, it's specifically in one mission type, but only one of the possible solutions if you do a specific thing. That most people don't do because they just do the fire ending anyways. Oh wait, no, I guess you could, it also works on Europa missions. Europa it works on. You know what? Warm Coat's kind of goated. It makes Europa easier to deal with. And so now instead of taking like 1 damage a second, you take 1 damage a second. Because rounding. I'm sure someone's into this. just whipping the fuck out of a beefy, burly serpent man. Yeah, I'm sure someone's into this. This is a stream for the boys. Oh, okay. Just didn't go anywhere. It's my hot new movement tech. I call it going absolutely fucking nowhere. Where? This is actually a bigger map than I thought it would be. Holy shit. I probably should look at the mini-map. I wonder if the mini-map shows... Wow, that's where all the enemies were hiding. Man, it'd be great if, like, I've had a guaranteed bleed chance, just so I can, like, plow through them and then just turn around and watch them all bleed. I'm sorry, I have an obsession with damage over time effects. If I ever have a webcam and I play a damage over time build, I'm gonna, like, only wear polka dot clothing. I just think, like... God, I wish I would be willing to show my face on the internet, because there's so many bits I could do that'd be really fucking funny. Wait, can I get up there? Yeah, kinda. Does this water hurt me? Yes, it does. There's so many like mild bits I can do, but it's just not worth it. Hello, rot guy. Also, fuck, you almost lost the rep level with Red Veil because you forgot you were aligned with Texas. Oh god, yeah, I fucking hate having I hate having to manage it. That's why I just spend 90% of my time focused on Red Veil, so I can level up Steel Meridian, and then if I do forget to switch off of Perrin or Loka, there's like no way I could lose more than like a day's worth of rep, like, in total or some shit. Because Steel Meridian will always be maxed out. It really would be nice if the rep was automatic. Like, once you unlocked it and you go back up levels, it just automatically does it for you. Syndicates are just so goddamn outdated. Okay, so now I'm back here. Are there no upgrade things in this map? Am I just crazy? Like, you should be able to see them from a fucking mile away. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go back to finding the spiders. You also kind of wish getting them all friendly wasn't such a ball ache. Yeah! Yeah! I don't blame them for wanting to have reasons to interact with people. With people that interact with each other in this game. With the syndicates. Like there's still a reason for, you know, new players and shit to... New players to trade all the shit. I don't mind that, but... It's still annoying. Not doing something big just to change the relations. Yeah, you know, I think that's fair. I think just making it easier if you want to dedicate the time, like make the left 3 and right 3 like the obvious choices, but if you really want to do all of them, it just wouldn't be as hard, or it wouldn't be as bad. Or just give someone a okay, maybe this wouldn't be the right thing. I was gonna say give someone like an Omni pledge where everyone only gets like 10%. Okay, here we go. Everyone only gets like 10%, so it takes absolute ages to max them all out, but you can do it all regularly. Or no, hold on. How about like I think I mentioned this. Ah, no lifesteal, fuck. Because I think I mentioned this. How about when you like complete their syndicate quests, you just passively gain a very small amount of standing with, or rather it like removes the negative from siding with another faction or some shit. So you still have to intentionally level up all the faction like pledged to them, but you don't lose them. Because I really do think it's fucking funny. I really think it's fucking funny that you can, like, literally save a Cephalon Suda's life, and then 5 seconds later, she's like, wait a second, you like the guy who's giving you the free Tenet weapons while I'm giving you nothing? You are Mega Data Hitler. You put the boo in Boolean. I'm sure they would do computer humor like that. There's gotta be one under here, right? No? Damn. So fast. Yeah, maybe doing those missions could lead to 40 or 90%. Yeah, that's also worked. Dude, just like reducing the margins. There's definitely ways of doing it for sure. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I got 5 minutes up to find this shit. Spider, 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 spider. I was wondering what that noise was, and I think just followed by like an army of skeleton pirates. It's so good. Oh, frying pan. I'm not gonna get it maxed out, absolutely, but fuck it, it's there. Behind the fire waterfall. Why was I about to say firefall? What the fuck? Like, how? I wasn't even thinking about fire in any way, and I know I was thinking about Firefall, the video game. That game closed like 15 years ago. I mean, I miss it. It wasn't great, but it had fun aspects to it. I still remember one of my favorite classes was in Firefall. Now, it wasn't like an amazing class. The idea was there, but it could be doing better. It was a guy called Arsenal. Because that water looks fire. You know what? Let's go with that. There was a guy called Arsenal, and he could use the heavy gunner's abilities as well. So I want to say I used one of their ability. I used rocket jump, I think it was, which is like boost you up into the air. So what he did was all of his abilities was some kind of like salvo munitions thing. Like, you would pop one ability, you would get like a high damage, like a high AoE particle cannon you just blasted people with. You press another button and you pull out a shotgun, like a big combat shotgun that went like and blew people the fuck up in single target. And I think another ability was a grenade launcher. And then like one of his last ability was a rocket salvo. So while you're firing all those shots, wait, hold on. There's actually shit out here. I'm not sure. I don't want to like trigger an instant kill or some shit. Plus, you can't swim. It's like, I think I replaced the grenade launcher because it felt redundant with the particle cannon, with the rocket jump to like blast myself in the air. So yeah, while you're like pulling out the auto shotgun and like blasting fools away, you are just like firing like rocket salvos from your back. And it was rad as hell. Eh. Oh, that damage like ramps up. Okay, there's nothing out there. I've confirmed at least. Is there a spider on this thing? No. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do this a second time. Absolutely. Unfortunate. I wonder if I could just like quit after getting the spiders. Well, I guess I still need to try leveling up my like, specific weapons. I suppose if I'm gonna have to replay this anyways, I might as well just keep killing enemies. To try and get the 500 kills with this guy for one of the challenges. Can I actually just whip juggle that man? Nice. Hitting them with that BDMC. Someone says harder, daddy. I'm like, all right, fine. I do my special whip crack combo, launch them into the air, and start whipping their ass cheeks for a fucking triple S combo. You know they're about to come when Devil Trigger starts playing. I hate this fucking thought so much. Oh god. Why are there still limited trades for Syndicate items? Let me just trade those. What do you mean? Limited trades for Syndicate items? Like, you mean how the Syndicate items count as your daily standing? Spell Pest. Got the spell Pestilence. Cool, cool. Unlocked area. I don't know why I read this, because it'll tell me after the fact anyways what I unlocked. Every time. Alright, I guess we're going back there. I got that. I'll go with her. She's also with more base armor and she's really fast. So it'd be good with melee. No, you can trade various items for those items, but it's locked to a time gate. Oh yeah. I see what you mean. Probably because they know that if they didn't have restrictions, crackheads would just use that to like brute force the rep grind, probably. That's like my guess. Yeah, also she's just really fucking fast. They'll also make finding these things easier. And because these katanas are actually, shurikens are kind of crazy. Devil's Trap. And whatever, I'll grab the sword. Increase amount by spells. No. I will grab that anyways for when I do get some spells. But yeah, no. That's what the stand cap's already there for. Good point. That is a good point. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess because they add extra grind by making you need specific medallions for the rank up rewards. And I'm pretty sure for just about every syndicate, the rewards were, or the rank ups. I've always had to like go out and grind again for the rewards. Warframe, more like need to play Warframe. I'm too busy playing PoE. Fair enough, man. Hey, listen, Warframe's not going anywhere. Path of Exile's not going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah, we're talking about Warframe. Usually, if me and Namagre are shooting shit, chances are it's probably gonna go back to Warframe eventually. Yeah, that's the great thing about like live service games that are pretty successful. You really don't have to worry about them exploding at any point. You can just kind of vibe and play whichever one you want. And then next time you play it, there's gonna be more updates. Alright, where are those other spiders? Yeah, hey Siren, how's it going? How's it going? You dip your toes into that one, but you kind of wanted to go at your own pace. You're backseated. Oh yeah, like that. So Warframe definitely has a problem with backseating. I mean, I'm sure every game does. Absolutely. Since Warframe is like a my game, quote unquote. It also seems like my game, quote unquote. I obviously see the most of it, so I can't say how it is compared to a lot of other games. But I will say it's definitely bad because Warframe's a bit of a complex game. Like, so it's not like, it's not. It's more convoluted. There's more It's like volume of numbers versus how complicated the math really is. A lot of really big quirks. Nah, PoE has tons of backseating. That's actually a good point. Yeah, I'm sure PoE has a lot of backseating. 100%. The legendary AK-47. Minecraft is the worst, really. I guess that makes sense. A lot of younger people play that game, so you're just gonna people who don't understand the decorum of watching a man play video games. Is that please shut the fuck up sometimes? Just let him play the goddamn game. I will say, Elden Ring was really fun, because when I played Elden Ring... Damn, I should have left the bear trap. When I played Elden Ring, I deliberately was fat rolling. And people kept coming in and say, you should probably take off your armor, because I'm like struggling with the boss. Because you should take off your armor so you could like not fat roll, and I just said no. I'm doing this on purpose. I ain't complaining that the boss is unfair or unfair or anything. This is like intentionally a challenge, deal with it. Like, I wasn't even doing it specifically to fuck with people. I just, because like, I think initially what happened was I'm a bit of a Dark Souls stan, as some might say. I quite like Dark Souls a lot. And when I played Elden Ring, I was not having that much fun with it, so I stopped playing it for literally years. I forget if I streamed Elden Ring. Like, I know I streamed Elden Ring, but not like the first part of it. So I stopped playing it for like 2 years, and I came back to that save file and was like, this is still kind of easy. So I just decided I'm gonna fat roll. I'm just gonna fat roll everything and see how I can beat this game. And I beat the game. And honestly, it was tough towards the end. But it's also kind of partially because I literally had the highest defense possible in the game, and bosses were still two-shotting me while I was fat rolling. And also, when I got near bosses, they would do an attack that, like, sent them halfway across the arena, or, like, kept making them walk backwards, and I had a slow-ass Ultra Great Sword, and I'm like, I just want to hit you. That's it. I just want to hit you. Is that too fucking hard to ask? I want to play the video game. Kind of surprised Wise in Circle is playable with Fat Roll. If that's from the DLC, I don't know. I never played the DLC. I meant to go back to Elden Ring and do Melania. I think that's the boss. I never did Melania. I just never found the path to get it. In regards to backseating, yeah, it's just because it has just enough wiki stuff and this kid's backseating. Ooh, yeah, I can imagine. But yeah, Warframe is definitely, plus, like, Warframe players, like, Warframe admittedly is a pretty good experience. I really like it, especially the story. It's got a very special story. It's not like the greatest, but the ideas, and if you could really get into the story, it's definitely unique and engaging. So people really want other people to be able to experience that. And they know that it can be like a little bit before you actually see that story. That you can actually see the story. So they really want to make sure that people can like get to the story point. Not realizing that sometimes it's better to just let people try and figure some shit out on their own, because if you backseat them, then they're just not going to get the experience that you got. So yeah, Warframe definitely has some really bad backseating. I tried my damnedest when my partner was playing Warframe, and I think I did an okay job. I know I talked about too much shit sometimes, but I definitely tried to rein it in hard. Mostly just giving them like little bits of advice, like, hey, just letting you know, this area says it's level 30, but like the damage is way higher. I wouldn't recommend doing this because you will get stomped. I'm glad you played DS1 on your own, just being dumb. Oh yeah, dude, like Dark Souls 1, playing it on my own, Elden Ring was a different case because I never played Elden Ring. And to be honest, I was not invested in Elden Ring. I just did not care for it all in all. I had fun in the end, but I did not care for it. If I was really enjoying Elden Ring, I don't think I would have streamed it. Yeah, it's hard to rein it in, like fucking PoE. It's hard to distinguish between communal sharing and back. Absolutely, and that's definitely a thing. Like, there's 100% the understanding that people just want to help, but sometimes it can be overbearing, especially if they don't know the context. Because sometimes you're doing something intentionally, and there's like the mix of like min-maxers who think like if you do anything but that, it's you know, you're not doing it right, and they want to give you the advice. Thankfully, in my experience with backseating, I tell people, hey, I'm doing this on purpose, and they say, oh, okay, and then they just stop. Sometimes they leave because it can be annoying when I'm fat rolling and dying to a boss, but I'm like, it's part of the experience, dog. I'm just sitting here chatting. If you want to watch someone be good at the game, you've come to the wrong place. Same, you try getting into... Everybody seems like everyone has their favorite Soulsborne. Oh, absolutely. And I'm sure part of it has to do with which one you started. I still think Dark Souls 1's my favorite, even though I like Dark Souls 3 more, I'd say. And I think a part of that is absolutely, like, nostalgia. Because I really loved that game at the time. It was a special and new experience. But, yeah, I want to play Demon Souls. I heard about it, but obviously since it was PS3, I never really cared about it. And then when Dark Souls came out to PC, finally I was able to give it a shot. I really want to try Demon Souls. It sounds like everything I like about Dark Souls, but like even more. Solely because I really like how gimmicky the Souls series is. I love how gimmicky it is. And from what I've seen and heard of Demon Souls, it's super gimmicky. Oh, that's nice. Nah, yo, yeah, we're going fast now. Go for the PS3 version. That's what I was gonna. That's what, like, absolutely. Like, I want to do like a video series on Dark Souls, but I want to be able to start with Demon Souls. And I'm weird, and I don't like playing remakes. If for a game like Dark Souls and Demon Souls, I want to see how it was when it first came out. Because even if it's like a really good remake, if it smooths out the rough edges, I kind of don't want that. I love seeing jank. Like, I don't think I would ever want to see I Divine Cybermancy remade, because I Divine Cybermancy is like perfect because it's so fucking crunchy. Yeah, dude, a console, bro. I had a 1050 Ti. I was playing Dark Souls on a GT 640 with an Athlon 2 X4 760K processor. You want to talk about fucking Blighttown FPS? I was running that shit at like 13 FPS, having the time of my goddamn life. I actually, unironically, love Blighttown. One of my favorite zones in like the Souls series. Including the FPS. It just adds to the ass. Found a funny bug. If you move fast, if you travel to Cavallero, the Incarnate guy, enter the Arsenal, customize Marilena, she'll be all the way back by Quinn. That's actually pretty funny. But yeah, so you mentioned Warframe seems a bit more multiplayer. I would say yes and no. Warframe at the start can feel like it, like when you don't have much power, but you can relatively quickly get powerful enough that you can just do everything on your own. There is no content in that game that requires other people, save for like one very, very specific tiny puzzle that you can also just cheese it with like little summons. It's kind of funny. Like, the game is designed to be incredibly casual because the Warframe fan base, I'm gonna be honest, would make Helen Keller blush. They are some of the blindest, the deafest motherfuckers out there. Like, there is one mission type where you have a giant circle on the map. You have a giant circle on the map. A giant circle visual in front of you. You have several objectives saying kill things while you're inside the circle. And you still have people not doing that and just being 4 rooms off, killing things, and then after 20 minutes, they say, why is the objective going so slow? And you'll look at their rank, and they've been playing this game for like 4,000 hours. Warframe players are dumb as shit, and I say this just... I say this with love. Honestly, I prefer casual over hyper-competitive. Absolutely, dude. 100%. Warframe is like... Warframe, like the only aggression you'll really see in Warframe is when the developers want to nerf something. Because Warframe is so fucking like there is a Warframe in Warframe, fun fact, that is so fucking brain dead easy to play. Literally, the most basic build gives you like 20 seconds of 100% immunity to damage. And the way the game's systems are set up, you basically, when the ability wears off, by the way, it's like at minimum, because it's like charge based. So if you just never expend the charges, it lasts way longer. And when the last charge expires, because of a system where, you know, there's like shield gating, you pretty much have to be completely dead asleep at the wheel, like drugged up on fucking Ambien, Versed, and like every other anesthetic you have to be like actively undergoing a surgery right now to not be like, oh cool, my thing wore off. Hit the button again to get your shield back up. You look at Destiny 2, you're like, wow, it looks beautiful, and oh my god, Destiny, don't even get me started. Yeah, Destiny 2 also benefits because it has the angry PvP people. So, like, when they go to play PvE stuff, like, I feel like in general, people who play PvP games are, like, a little bit more upsetty spaghetti in general. This is maybe just making things up, but I feel like people who regularly enjoy PvP stuff are, like, a tad bit more easy to upset. Side note, you were prescribed Ambien for sleep and ended up hallucinating awake on it. Yeah, Ambien can definitely happen for sure. Ambien, even after you wake up, you can still have the effects of the drug in your system, which is why I'm not a big fan of Ambien, especially if people have to wake up early in the morning, because it's like, okay, you wake up, you have to go to work immediately. And you're driving, but you still are under the influence of Ambien, so, you know. People tend to compete for specific reasons, and and it rhymes with Lego. Yeah, I remember. Oh my god, there was a guy in Warframe who was like, he self-reported so hard. He said, "Are YouTubers lying to us? You are the worst sleeper." I would say same. I used to sleep like 3 hours max in like my sleep would be like, I worked 3 hours. 3 hours, then like I would sleep an hour and a half, then I would sleep 45 minutes, then I would sleep like half an hour. It was awful. It was fucking awful. Then I got a surgery to fix my nose, and I'm sleeping better, but I'm still perpetually exhausted. Like, I've honestly barely been working the last 2 months because I know I sound like I have energy, but if I stop talking for 5 seconds, I start falling asleep. Like, not literally, I'm not actually gonna fall asleep, but I just get so tired, I have to like snap myself awake to do something. Usually sleep medications give me insomnia. I mentioned this yesterday. They give me insomnia. So I took Trazodone one time. I was like so out of it. I was so fucking out of it. Like it was like I was on the verge of falling asleep after being awake for 3 days in a row, but physically couldn't sleep until like a billion in the morning. It was awful. I hate it. And the worst part is they're like, oh, maybe, you know, anxiety's helping you, anxiety and like depression, stuff like that is making it so you can't go to sleep properly or get good rest, which is fair. It could be. I haven't had much issues with depression and not too much issues with anxiety in a while. But whenever I took any like normal anxiety medication, insomnia. So I'm dealing with that. Thankfully, I have insurance finally, so I can actually see doctors and see if it's more than an issue I can actually deal with. But yeah, Destiny 2, oof. Yeah, that's a... Where are these last? I only got one. What the fuck? Hold on, is it over there? No. Anyway, also as for you mentioned how's Bloodshed. Bloodshed's pretty fun. It describes itself as a Vampire Survivors-like game, and you can definitely see why they would call that, because they literally stole the systems from Vampire Survivors. Dead ass. But at the same time, the way it plays out is it's just like a survival-based FPS. Be careful not to play Final Fantasy 15 because of the insomnia. You mean 14 or? Are you saying it'll put me to sleep? or I'll start playing it and never stop? Because I've thought about playing Final Fantasy 14, but when I heard the campaign, oh yeah, right. It does. The last time I've seen Final Fantasy 15 was when it came out, and I watched a Let's Play on it. That was like literally it. That was back when like Let's Plays were still decently like big. Oh man, those were the days. Am I right? The only persistent memory of the 15 I have is, God, what was that? There's like one motif you hear throughout the game that I find to be absolutely fucking amazing. It goes like... It's like that. I fucking love that song. It's so good. I heard one of my favorite composers in recent times, Chuck Salamone, Valse de Fantasia or something. Nice. Okay, good to know. I know it has like different names because it's like named differently. It's so good. You know exactly what it is. Hell yeah, dude. There is Yoko Shimomura. Oh, he made that? Fucking, of course. That's why it's good. God damn. Yeah, one of my favorite composers of recent time. He did the soundtrack for Hylix 2. Chuck Salamone. He did like a CRT Dreams like mini album kind of thing, and he did a really fucking good version of that song. I think it was called like Sunset Sonata or some shit like that. I forget what it was called. Something Sonata. It was like 45 seconds long, and it was just like, oh, it was so good. I wish he did a longer version. Okay, hold on. Where is the... I don't look for these damn spiders. I don't want to have to come back here again for 20 minutes because I keep getting distracted. Wait, she made the Super Mario RPG music? I didn't know that. I knew that for a couple things. I forgot off the top of my head. I can't really remember too well. Dude. Okay, I think it was Kingdom Hearts. Yes, that's what I remember. Wait, so you're telling me they made Beware the Mushroom Forest? Fucking goated song of all time? A song so good that, like, I think even the last week, I've gotten several remixes from different YouTube channels. Dude, this really tells me the era of humor I exist in. One of them was a YouTube channel of a guy doing Beware the Mushroom Forest with songs from the Donkey Kong 3D cartoon. Another one was actually posted this morning from Mario in a top hat, and it was the TJ Maxx Christmas in July commercial. I don't know why that gets memed so much. It's such a good song. And you know a video is good when you see a comment from Hugbees on it. On the Donkey Kong one. Wait, what? I grabbed 2, but it only gave me 1 reward? Am I dumb? Huh? Whatever, man. Be that way. I think a big problem I have is the completion for this game is literally just going around the map. All I know about Hugbees is Snowflame. That's really good. Hugbees is very entertaining. His writing is it's very clever. I'll say maybe not clever, but it's got some really good jokes into it. And even when he's like not playing things up for jokes, some of his topics are just really interesting. like just highlighting a really cool story or a very specific kind of meta Riddler comic. Very entertaining. I'd recommend it. Honestly, I really like watching him do his like roast videos. When he like just decides to roast like fast food restaurants or countries' flag, or not countries, states' flags or license plates. Pretty funny. Motherfucker. Well, there goes that health. Where are these guys? Well, I definitely have to replay this again, motherfucker. It doesn't help that I'm streaming, so I just get distracted. Alright, whatever. Be that way. Any other money to grab? No. Oh, cool. Grab 6 things simultaneously. You got 1,000 gems. Let's see what I can upgrade. I'll actually save that in case I unlock the next character. You don't know the TJ Maxx commercial? I don't... Yeah, I don't you know, I'm gonna play these. Wait, Chuck Sala. I don't think this will get my video copyright strike, but it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, CRT Dreams is the song. 15th Sunset, that's what it was. I'm gonna lower the audio just so we can hear this while I occasionally pop these random fucking musics. Your humor is more of, honestly, I'm bored, instead of humor I watch. Oh, hold on. Sunset Waltz? Okay, that's what it was. Oh, it's such a good version of it. Only a minute long. Mario in a top hat. The song is called Beware the Discounted Blu-rays. I don't know why this commercial became a meme. I don't know why. Your humor's honestly bored, and instead of humor, you watch PoE YouTube. Everyone's got their thing. I love stupid shit posts. I just do. It's also this song is also has samples from the Jack. Oh yeah. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna pause that. You kind of got the idea. So like here, like some of my favorite songs are all those various mashups. Like if you are in the gotchi scene, if you know that shit, all the stupid gotchi moochie remixes, like the World Wrestling Federation, that's got some funny shit. All the Toho mixes, the Stop Sign of Destiny? I've heard of that scene. I don't understand it, but I'm gonna be honest. The song remixes it's just kind of funny. I don't know why people looked at gay porn and said, yes, let's shitpost this. But it kind of works. But yeah, no, the Glorious Octagon of Destiny is an 8-minute long collaboration. I'm going to play a little just so you can keep this in your mind while you look this later. Like, it is like full fucking editing. Also flashing warning, by the way. Some of the greatest fucking editing I've ever seen. All right, I'll just stop that for now. Like, if you're familiar with Motendo's stuff, like all those early TF2, like Toho kind of stuff, ooh, like that's kind of what that is. Actually, grunge rock with an N64 is also good. The Waka music video shitpost. What is that? I have not. But yeah, I love stupid mashups. That's kind of like my. Also, yes, the songs over different sound fonts is good. I keep getting. I don't watch too many of them, but I keep getting. Here's this one song over the RuneScape sound font. Oh, another good one is Linkin Park. Linkin Park translated into Latin. Oh, let me put the music back up. No, I don't know. I clicked video when I wanted audio. Pitchfork, more experience. More experience. Oh, I should have the pan. Fuck. The video you're thinking of is simply titled Odo Waka. Alright, after this run. Oh, I never got this. I never found. I like how I unlocked this a while ago, but I never actually got this in anything. Oh, this is very visually busy. I'm not sure I wanna. Has it got AoE to it? I think. Yeah, it does. Alright. And I assume it has Electro, so it hits enemies around it. Alright, this is pretty good. The sounds kind of suck. I have a link if you want to say your... I can just look it up. But I'm not sure how Twitch will enjoy links. Well, then again, I guess if the bot's famous can post links just fine, then fuck it. I kind of forgot that in the middle of that conversation, we just had a bot just walk in. It's funny they always pop up right as I am like looking at chat. It's like just always right in front of my face. So I just smite them instantly. Even though I'm streaming, I sometimes I have my friend Ben in here, who I made a moderator. I still get the bans off first before. Why do you have a space? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I would probably say it's mostly because this game is just kind of like a shitpost cliche of every early sci-fi, every shooter. So it's like, fuck it, we just have like double barrel shotguns and fucking rocket launchers and a cockademon over there. Well, sorry, Pain Elemental. Even though he doesn't actually spawn anything. Also, hey, Ice, how's it going? You know what, shotgun? I just don't like the way it feels, you know? Meanwhile, this shotgun slaps. Get some extra reload and cooldown on it. You're alive. I think that's good. Some people might disagree. Thankfully, you don't have to listen to those people. I always heard it's pronounced Cacodemon instead of Cockademon. I kind of go back and forth. It depends on like how much focus I'm putting into something. Sometimes I will just pronounce things in like 2 or 3 different ways. Like for example, the new Warframe in Warframe. It's Folli, and I will. Have you beat? I have not returned to Baldur's Gate 3 since I last played it. Which I guess makes sense because that's just how that works. But I have not touched it. So I haven't touched it since I was last in Maine, because I think that's when I started playing it, and I haven't been to Maine in 9 months. So yeah. I'll get to it eventually. My biggest problem is my arm is kind of fucked up, so doing the exercise challenge Unironically, you're gonna get a 4-year degree before you beat Baldur's Gate 3. You know what? Just because of that, I'm gonna prove you fucking wrong and beat that game before you get your 4-year degree. Did you actually start your degree like when I started playing that game, or like when you were suggesting it to me? Also, what are you going to your degree for? I'm curious, if you don't mind. But honestly, I had no idea you were going to college. But yeah, so the new Warframe is Follie, and I pronounce it either Foley or Folly. How long has Baldur's Gate 3 been out? 1.0? No, you suggested it before you started call. Holy shit. I think it's been like 2-3 years, right? You just general engineering. You haven't decided concentration. Hell yeah, dude. That shit's the moolah. You know what you're doing. You can make some fat money. Yeah, I made the mistake going into nursing. I at least have job security, but it's a lot of effort to get that higher pay. Oh, there you are. It's a lot of effort to get that higher pay. I have to go back to school for 2 years. After going to school for 2 years, after having done school for about like while I was at work, so the bachelor's is like a 2-year degree on top of that, I believe. I did it in like less than a year because it was actually really easy. Nearly 3 years. Holy shit. Yeah, I didn't play it when it launched. I gave it a second because I was playing Divinity Original Sin 2, and I was playing Disco Elysium after that. But yeah, a big reason is my arm's kind of fucked up a little bit. It doesn't handle exercise very well, because when I was, so for context, Tyrant and Namagre, because I don't think I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 before you guys showed up. Not even Namagre. I got really into like exercise streams where I play a video game and like have challenges where if something happens, I like have to lift weights as punishment. And I realized that my right elbow does not like lifting weights very much. Like, it aches. So I don't want to go too hard and actually hurt myself permanently. Yeah, it's not too bad, but when I do exercise a lot, it definitely begins to hurt for quite a few days. And like, it's very much a joint thing. So I know it's not, it's not my form. I've definitely tried like making sure my form's good. My other arm has absolutely no issues. My right arm, like usually on like the first rep will start like being fucky. So that's a reason. And second, I'm gonna be honest, I just did not vibe with Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not the biggest fan of it, if I'm being completely honest. Honestly, day to day, it's not a big deal. It's literally when I'm lifting weight. Like, in order for it to not hurt, I have to lift like a much lower weight than my other arm can lift. And because I was using about 16-pound weights, dumbbells. Yeah, so I'll upgrade that. So I'm using 16-pound dumbbells. I got used to that, so if I want to go down to 5 pounds or some shit, more like a biggest Gate 3 if I shut up. I mean, also not wrong. It is mildly gay sometimes. Honestly, the biggest thing is that Act 1 in Baldur's Gate 3 was nowhere near as fun as Act 1 in Divinity. Divinity Original Sin 2, I stand by the fact that it could be a fantastic game if it was just Act 1. It's long, it's dense, it's got a good story to it. I did, and I find it really funny that they were like, yeah, we did not do that for shock value, and I'm like, fuck off, you didn't. Literally, it was Burning Man while a furry orgy was going on in the background. Like, a man was being boiled alive, screaming his heart out, like turning into blisters, while there was literally like pointing a camera at a lizard absolutely pounding some elf bitch. Like, fuck off. You didn't do that for what kind of highbrow story were you trying to tell? But yeah, I am excited for it for sure. Even if Larian does seem they're riding a little bit on a high horse right now. Like some of the headlines they've had recently is like, I would like you guys to shut up before you start fucking up. Like they're gonna get. I'm just worried they're gonna get comfortable and just start making bad games. But we'll see when it comes out. But yeah, Act 1 in Baldur's Gate 3 was not great. It was fine. They don't add another lizard to romance, you're gonna riot. Was there even a lizard to romance in the first game? Like if you get a player character. Oh wait, no, it was the Red Prince, right? I was thinking about women for some reason. But yeah, no, Red Prince. Well, I mean, could you really say it's romancing him? Like his idea of romance is literally making you a slave. I mean, granted, I never went down the romance path for him. I went with Sabille and never played the game again. But like, like there's literally an option that after you become, well, okay, maybe I shouldn't because of spoilers. It's really funny, which is the unfortunate thing. I do want to say it, but ah well. Wait, you get a hug from him? Bro. You do appreciate the bear sex trailer? That was for Baldur's Gate 3. That was really funny though. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like honestly, if they were gonna say, oh, you know, we want to, you know, we're not doing it for shock value, the bear sex trailer was a good example. Because, like, genuinely, there was a touching moment there, and it was funny, and it had bear sex, so, like, it did everything that you could say, oh, it's for shock value, but actually is serious. The weird, like, what, there was literally a dude who drank alcohol, saw blood, vomited. I mean, we're kind of going back and forth between Divinity and Baldur's Gate. Saw blood, vomited, and pigs ate the vomit. Don't fucking tell me that shit wasn't for shock value, dudes. But yeah, now I have renewed vigor to play that Divinity or Baldur's Gate 3 again. Maybe I'll keep the exercise challenge, but like ease myself into it better. I was thinking of replacing it with calisthenic exercises instead of just like weightlifting. Because I feel like I've been able to do calisthenics better. And I have like a good windowsill to kind of like do that on. Let's face it, shock value is like a 1960s thing. Yeah, but it still works. That's the thing. Like, okay, granted it doesn't work as well as it used to, for sure. Mostly because shock value has been replaced by that's just how things work now. Like, if you told me man walks into, or like man gets on stage, violently explodes dog, snorts blood ashes, and talks about killing all insert minority, you'd be like, oh man, what a crazy thing to happen. I gotta see what they're going on about. Oh, it's just like an ad for flea shampoo. Like that's what it would be like in the olden days. Now you would see that headline and say, so which politician is that? You know? I just find it funny how people are horrified at stuff, and I'm hiding your copies of National Book Award / Pulitzer Prize winning then revoked books. Lampu. What the fuck? Why did that make me laugh so much? Wait, why is the reload speed for the rocket launcher when I put it away way faster than if I reload it manually? That's so stupid. Holy shit. Yeah, I really am trying. I really was trying to think about the X, because honestly, I haven't, because of the arm thing. I also haven't, and like general fatigue. I Because it sounds dumb and makes you giggle. That's also fair. I laughed because it made me giggle. Which, to be fair, sometimes I will just, like, laugh in such a stupid way that I, like, make myself laugh even harder. Especially when it involves me, like, doing something to put myself in physical agony. By the way, have you played Ultra Kill thinking of FPSs? So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have a bit of a running joke, and don't ask why I'm doing this. Don't ask why I'm doing this. I kind of don't want to play it, because I think it's funnier if I played every other FPS but Ultra Kill. Like, Ultra Kill is like one of the biggest fucking indie FPSs ever. Everyone loves it. It's like the Crackhead special. But I just kind of never got around. Well, one, I'm still waiting for it to like be 1.0. I'm not sure if it is. Last I heard, it's still early access. And two, I'm like, what if I just played every other Ultra Kill like? But Ultra Kill. Also, the more I see about Ultra Kill, I'm not sure I'd like it, to be honest. Like, after playing Doom Eternal, I was kind of like, if there's anything more hectic than this, I'm not sure I want to play it. I love Doom Eternal, don't get me wrong. It was, like, actually one of my favorite FPSs. But it was, like, so high actions per minute and shit like that, I'm really not sure how I'd get on with it. I still give it a shot at some point. Like, for example, Ultra Kill is not the only game I did it for. I still haven't actually played Portal 2. I only played it recently, like very recently, because I was with my partner and we just had to play a game, and I own Portal 2. That's the funny thing. I own Portal 2. I bought it when it was like $1. Specifically, so I'll never play it. But Portal 2 has a multiplayer, so we just played the multiplayer. So technically, I have played Portal 2, and I could just play the campaign because I can't really say the joke anymore. I like Portal 1 more personally. Portal 1 is really, like, I think this thing, I also played Portal 1 and I loved it. Like, I actually really, really love Portal 1. But at the time, I never played Portal 2 because my computer couldn't run it. I didn't have an Xbox. So I just never played it. And then when I got the computer to do it, I decided, what if I just don't, you know? Because I have other things I want to play. And then it's kind of ended up being the case where, I mean, I probably should. You're not wrong. But funny. Like, there's one thing you gotta understand about me. I will do the stupidest shit for the bit. I woke up this morning and I saw in a meme channel, I mentioned that at the very, very start of the stream, because I always had to say something absolutely fucking stupid at the start. Like, right when I woke up, I saw a meme in a Discord server I was in. It was about it was a Blue Sky account. It was a Blue Sky account that takes, that's like entirely focused on furry weight gain fetish like stuff. Not like posting art, but it's specifically about highlighting calorie dense high value foods. I'm gonna assume to feature in art or whatever. And it was like both a real and a fictional stuff, because the one that sent me was someone saying how many calories would be in the gigantic like person-sized peaches that Peach summons in Smash Brothers, and how it was like 10 million calories, and specifically highlights that like tomatoes also would probably be very fattening, like almost the direct quote. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I look at it and I thought it'd be really funny if I just took the various food items from this, tried to make like a diet, and lose like 3 pounds in the next month and a half. Which would require me to be like really big on exercising, because there's not a remotely healthy thing on there. It is all like the healthiest thing was like a taco, but it was also like the Giga Taco that was like fucking the size of a person, or like a man-sized chicken nugget. I am willing to do shit for the bit, not because like I said, not because it's out of spite. I don't care. I just kind of think it'd be funny if I basically just made a diet inspired by some fucking weight gain fetish Blue Sky account, and it actually worked. Like that's the thing. It's more of like a motivation piece than like making a message. Cause like, if there's one thing that will get me more motivated than anything, is telling me, yes, but wouldn't it be funny though? And the answer is, you're right. I can say that I did something absolutely unhinged. The tribal hunter's diet! Fuck! Sounds like the kind of food bodybuilders would eat. Oh, if you're dirty bulking, pretty much. Where the fuck is this last one? I'm gonna lose my mind. I mean, it would definitely be difficult. I would have to definitely pick, like, the more... Why is Monster Hunter food so fucking good? Dude, there's something about Japan. There's something about Japan, and they just, like, put so much detail into food all the time. Like, not just Monster Hunter, but animes in general. Like, some motherfucker with a pen and paper will just sketch out the most god-tier looking stew you will ever see in your life. Like, I don't know why they do it like this. They just do. You know what? I will just call... honestly, I'm gonna call it the Tribal Hunter's diet. Thank you, Random. You blame Spirited Away? Dude, yeah, Spirited Away too. Like, even way back when, the food just looks so fucking good. Like, here's the thing, you know, I'm sure it's sending a bad message about eating that stuff. But, like, when you make food look that good, it... Really the fact they made it look so good kind of sells the fact that they would just fucking eat that shit and get cursed. Cause like I would also do that when you make it look that good. To be fair, yeah, they are, but at the same time, like, you know, you look at the food and I think, yeah, but kind of worth. Cause like then you're a pig and still eating that food. The real be just kind of whatever. There it is, you motherfucker. You're blending in. Okay, cool. Oh, we're almost done. So yeah, there are some things I get up to. Like, I picked up art skills. Do you want to see an art com I got? Sure. You could probably... You know what? Let's be... Actually, no. I think you could DM me on Twitch. I think links work there. You could do that. So you don't like fill it with a chat, and I can make fun of it on stream if you want. You speaking of art commissions, I learned how to use GIMP to make really stupid shit posts, and like I've been using GIMP for years to make stupid shit posts. Not really being put in a farmhouse and be fed literal slop. I mean, in the case of Spirited Away, weren't they literally turned into pigs, but they still kept eating the amazing-looking food? And then, like, now that I learned how to do art... Okay. I learned how to do art for the last, like, 2.5 years now. And when a friend of mine also recently... Oh, they did? Well, shit. It's been a long time since I've seen Spirited Away. And when another friend was learning to do art, he told me I'm learning to do art, and then looks at me and says, "You better watch your fucking mouth or else I'll draw you man pregnant." And I look at him and I say, "Go fuck yourself," disappear for an hour, and then I draw myself pregnant and send it to them. I have like. Do you want the blue sky or the plain imaging? Blue sky's good. Like, I'm gonna be honest. What the fuck? That guy is weird. It's like, they're not weird. It's literally like a friend bit. Like I'm weird. Because he called it man pregnant, not M-preg. You know what? You had me in the first half. There's one thing you gotta understand is, like, if you haven't already, I will just do shit just to be fucking insane, and a lot of the people I know kind of follow suit. All right, let's see. He sent me a list. Shit, I'm actually not logged in. Can I log in with Google? Continue. Oh, I know. That's why it's funny to pull. Oh, you know, that's why it's, yes, random also knows. I have to fucking do an email confirmation and a phone confirmation. My phone's somewhere else. What the fuck? Where is it? For some reason I left it. For some reason I left it. What do you mean? Oh, I stepped away and now it just failed to load module. You piece of shit. Do I actually have to redo this? I hate you, Ice. I have to go through the... It's because I know you act on a thought that was planted in you. You cursed yourself through awesome knots. Yeah. What? Every time I try and punch in, like, the moment I hit, like, accept on putting in the code, it instantly says failed to load module. What the fuck? Twitter or Twitch, what the fuck? Okay, I gotta hurry up. There we go. Oh shit, that's actually pretty good. Mind if I show the class? Or do you want me to just like react to it in silence and let everyone else just kind of figure it out? All right, while I switch the images and save it, enjoy this massive chicken nugget. That was aptly titled Giant Fucking Chicken Nugget. Yeah, it's so big, isn't it? It's literally 1 pound of chicken. All right, there it is. That looks pretty good. That looked pretty good indeed. Is this from anything in particular, or is this just like you just had like an OC and you were like, let's just put them in a situation? Oh yeah, it's probably Baldur's Gate 3. That's what I was gonna say Divinity. Then I forgot. Now you want some nuggets? Yeah, I'm thinking about chicken nuggets too. The Sanctum of Shadow. Survived 30 minutes! Oh, man. Alright. Go back to... I think I got her staff to the max level, right? I don't think I did. Well, there's only like a couple weapons I need to unlock. D&D character you made. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, another bit that I'm actively working on now is I want to be able to pay for a non-insubstantial part of my master's degree through furry porn commissions. Now, for reference, I'm not a furry. I just think it'd be really fucking funny if I could pay for my master's degree using that kind of art. I'm already on that process. First is the requests. I get my art out there, get my name spread around. I'm, you know, do like occasionally post both human and furry stuff. I got my first like request. Master's degree in debating. I will fucking demolish you. Jesus Christ. to quote the Factorio video, we're going to have to expand more than a furry artist trying to make rent. Is that a Seth Zintak video? That sounds like a fucking Seth Zintak line. I really hope it is. But you want to know what's extra funny? Conan Conquers. Okay, never heard of them. The worst guide to Factorio. Oh yeah, Factorio is another game that I'm like, I know the developer said he will never put the game on a sale, so I said bet, and I'm gonna play it when if it goes on sale. I'm determined. And to be honest, that's kind of like a self-defense thing, because if I actually played Factorio, I will die. I will just die of starvation. I know it. I have played games with similar mechanics, like, you know, Core Keeper has like a little bit of automation stuff. My friend is like progressing the entire game, and I fully automated our entire base as he was like beating the game on his own. I just got so addicted to it. And that was like super basic. Or like I did the same thing in Minecraft. When I found out you could do automated stuff in Minecraft, I was in VR. I was playing in VR, so it was like extra time investment as well. Oh cool, I got that gamer girl stink about me. Hell yeah, dude. Now all I see is green. I hate this. Okay, cool. It's limited time. Factoria's overhaul mods that... Oh no. Yeah, that's what scares me, honestly. Oh, I gotta kill all that. I think there's an achievement for killing all the gargoyles. But yeah, literally the first person I got a request from that wasn't some guy I talked to on Discord was like, hey, what do you guys do? And what do you do? And I'm like, honestly, for the most part, I do like basic poses and clothing and stuff like that. Also, when I responded to the fucking DM on the furry website, I took a step back and reread what I said, and I fucking structured like a business email. I don't know why, and I'm gonna keep doing that. She's like, yes, hello, kind regards, so-and-so, etc., like, talk very professionally, and then in the end, it's like, yes, please give me 20-foot wolfcock. This is the life I wish to live. But yeah, as I was telling him, I was like, yeah, here's some basic stuff. I've done, like, one thing here, one thing there. And, like, the first thing they say, the first person just says, so Vor is an option. I'll save that for another day. And I said, motherfucker, of course. Of course. Of course. That would be the first thing I get myself into. Listen, I ain't against drawing nothing. I'll draw basically fucking anything. But the fact that I was quite literally one of the first people who's like, all right, I'll keep you if I'm ever looking for Vor art. And I'm like, sure. I haven't posted any, by the way. Something to chew on. Like, that's the best part. Instead, they asked me something very simple. But also, in the back of my head, I'm like, motherfucker, I kind of wish you asked me for Vor instead. He was like, draw this safe for work thing of Pokemon. And I'm like, fuck, I've like never drawn Pokemon, and I don't do cartoonish stuff. I'm like really bad at it. So... Fuck. Actually, I have the image of the line art that I'm working on. I'll show it real quick. Because I know it'll be fucking a dog shit ass to... Well, it's like more like the sketch layer. I haven't finished. I only just started the actual line work. This will be dog shit ass to color. So it'll be kind of like hard to make out. Thankfully, they chose like the more humanoid looking Pokemon. I forget their names. I know nothing about Pokemon. It was like Gallade and... So I keep forgetting the Pokemon's name, so I just call him Kerillian. It's like Kyrian? Killerion? I just call him Kerillian. It was like they wanted something like after saying Vor, eh? Then they asked me for something wholesome, and I'm like, okay. The duality of furries. Love it. Curlia, okay. I call it Carillion. So in my head, the image is actually Gallade teaching Carillion how to be racist to humans. Yeah, it's gonna be so ass to color. 100%. Do you want to know what the funniest part is? I'm saying this when I probably shouldn't, but I will. The main reason I started doing commissions, because generally, like, all of my art, I, like, keep to myself and just don't post it. But I was like, okay, I gotta start doing this eventually, just get out there. Was I found out my brother got a promotion, and now he makes more than me, and I got very jealous and insecure. So I was like, all right, I gotta start the hustle. Furry porn time. I'm drawing furry porn because my brother started making more money than me. How dare that man? Like, the thing is, I'm not angry or upset. I'm actually happy he has a family to support. But, like, in the back of my head, I'm like, shit, I gotta step up my game, dog. I gotta step up my game. That is such a vivid thing. Exactly. I'm like, you know what? I gotta, man. It was like my wake-up call that I've been slacking. I've been sitting on my laurels too long. It was the push I needed, the motivation. You know, I gotta be a better me, because you never know who I'm gonna be able to support in the future. If I keep dilly-dallying, time will get ahead of me, and I won't have enough time or energy to be able to do it. It's like my brother's lucky that he got the position after he, you know, like just before he had the kid. If he didn't, who knows how long it would take. Also, it is worth mentioning my brother's 3 years older than me, and while he was already starting his career in IT stuff, he was like I was still working at fucking Arby's and going to nursing school. So like, it makes sense that he has more time in the field than me. I'm still slacking. I'm slacking, bro. Definitely this year I'm gonna start my masters, because like the whole plan of me moving to where I'm at is specifically to set myself up into a position where I can go to school and like work whatever schedule I want, pretty much, instead of working full time and being miserable at my job. I wonder if there's like this many enemies, it actually might be better if I upgrade my katana. So yes, that is quite literally the reason I started posting art. And the reason I haven't mentioned where you can look up the art is I've deliberately obfuscated where, which I know is a little bit hilarious talking about it now, but like deliberately obfuscating usernames, because I've always said I find it really hilarious and kind of awkward that like you'll have like an internet personality, like some random furry, like a furry VTuber, and then you like find their fur affinity account, and it's like, oh, it's like the same exact name, all hardcore porn, and you're just like, feels a little awkward seeing after being like, yeah, we're just all wholesome boys in this chat, guys, we're such goofy gremlins, and then it's just like the wildest fetishes you've ever seen. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have a little bit of degrees of separation there. I mean, if it gets out, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm explicitly doing it so I can make extra money. Reminds me of a quote you heard in an interview. When asked, oh, hey, me, except I'm not wholesome. You're definitely far from unwholesome, at least. Just from what I've seen. Alright, what the fuck is that quote? It's really big. When I asked my family if a certain job would be okay, they told me that anything was okay except working in porn or the military. Suffice to say, my brother and I made them mad. That was a quote from someone in the military about why they joined. Thanks, I think. I mean, it definitely was not trying to be an insult. I can at least say that. Oh, it's a lot of enemies. Oh shit, I accidentally hit X. Oh well, at least it showed me there's a lot of enemies behind me still. Evolution, might as well. Oh yeah, gargoyle, here we go. Slash his ass. Like, you know, honestly, for if you're like surrounded, this ain't bad for clearing your way. Man, I guess melee does have a bit of a purpose. It's just not amazing. And also, a big reason I'm still taking like requests for the most part is I'm too lazy to figure out how to set up a payment processor that won't require me to like end up accidentally doxing myself. Like, I unironically have 3 different emails. I have my primary email, my secondary email that I use for YouTube, and a third email that I use for the art stuff. I am determined to keep things relatively separate. You've never been called far from unwholesome? Basically, I'm just saying you're not a dick. You're not like an awful person. Because you said you're not wholesome. At least maybe I misread it. I'm like, I don't know. I haven't gotten I haven't gotten any negative vibes overall. Unless you just don't get many compliments in your life, which I can imagine. That can also be understandable. Increase area damage, poison damage, and increases poison chance by 100%. Wait, it wasn't even a guaranteed poison chance? What the why would something called be pestilence not do like good poison? Alright, how much damage is it if I run into people? Wait, that actually does a lot of damage though. Interesting. Hit him with that Smash Bros aura. Are Smash Bros melee jokes still kosher in this day and age? You mostly just stuff like yesterday. We talked at length about your desires for the hyena pack in Zanuka. Okay, you know what? If you mean a wholesome as like pure and like innocent, oh, absolutely not. Yeah, no, that's fair. I guess I mean wholesome in like attitude wise. But then again, also, I guess it does come back to what I said earlier about the furries on stream being wholesome and then like having really raunchy fetishes. So you know what? I retract my statement. You are decidedly unwholesome, and I respect that. It's hard to keep track of the fucking like exact descriptors I say sometimes. You know, I haven't even found. Thanks, I think. Where's the... I gotta look out for those goddamn fighters again. I don't see anything here. Oh, hi, gargoyles. I haven't not killed your ass. How's that poison damage doing? It seems to be doing pretty good. Oh, my shurikens do electro. I did not pay attention to that. Ow. Get that fucking stank ass tongue away from me. Increased luck. I'm with more armor. Have you played Deadlock? I have not. And I'm gonna be honest, everything I've heard about it, I have absolutely no desire to play Deadlock. Not that I think it's a bad game. I am bad at FPS at the best of times. I am dog shit at planning ahead, which was evidenced by Awesome Knots. I will be fucking garbage. Absolute mega trash at Deadlock, and I'm aware of it. And it's and considering it's a FPS MOBA, or sorry, third-person shooter MOBA. Fucking hiccups there. I can almost guarantee you it will have the saltiest people known to fucking man. Wait, hold on. Defeated enemies have an 80% chance to drop a bomb? To be fair, you're also dog shit, but you extensively play against bots. Thing is, at the same time, that kind of doesn't feel very satisfying to me. Oh, actually just bombs. Nice. That kind of feels disappointing because I think at some point the bosses are usually really bad. Excuse me. There we go. Fuck that. So, like, I want to be challenged, absolutely. But I also want, but honestly, it really is just how salty people get. I don't mind getting my shit stomped and have fun. I played Awesome Knots and I got my shit stomped half the time. Like 90% of my games, I was doing garbage, but I was having fun. But when every game is like, oh my god, man, like fucking Furnace is feeding, or oh my god, you picked Dynamo. What a fucking tryhard scrap. I'm like, dude, I just want to fucking play a video game and press buttons. Like, I played Overwatch, I picked Doomfist, and I just wanted to have fun. And the enemy was like garbage and kept feeding me. And even though the enemy was the one fucking up, I was the one who got yelled at for playing Doomfist. I'm like, dude, what do you mean I'm a version tryhard? I'm literally just sitting here pressing buttons. I straight up said, I even don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm pressing buttons. The fuck you mean tryhard? It was so funny. That's how much you miss Paladins. I got it right. I think that Paladins a lot too. I do, however, know a decent bit about Paladins, or not Paladins, Deadlock, because YouTube was like, hey, here's a bunch of character dialogue from Paladin, or oh, god damn, you got me thinking about it now. Deadlock. And I really enjoy the character interactions. I fucking love Infernus so much.
Why do you wear a tie?
Look good, feel good, baby. Or sorry, why do you wear a hat?
I should get a tie.
You got that right, you do. Makes me giggle every fucking time. Valve's character writing is so fucking good. Dynamo asks him to fucking get a hat. Dynamo asks him to help him pick out a hat. Yeah, you ain't gotta waste a paper on that. Like, absolute bro maneuver. I love it. Which then reminds you of one comparison video you found between Paladins and Overwatch. Which then reminds me, oh hey, this video was made, I assume, by the trans owl who's responsible for, getting you getting No Man's Sky. Oh yeah, Shammy. Dude, Infernus is so chill. I love him so much. I absolutely respect the character angle of, yeah, he's from Ixia, but he was born and lived his whole life in New York, so he does not give the slightest shit about his nationality. I really like that, especially when I feel like in general there's like an overall expectation of, if you're from a place, you gotta care about it or you have allegiance to it in some capacity. In the eyes, at least in the eyes of other people. And I genuinely, I feel like you rarely see that kind of twist done as well. Where it's like the guy, it's like the crown prince of Ixia comes in, and he's like, man, so how do you feel about what's going on back home? He's like, what you mean? He's like, from Ixia, right? You're Ixian? Son, this might come as a surprise for you, but I'm a grown-ass man. This is the best fucking response ever. Yeah, they go by Joy now. Okay. Yeah, I have not. Like last time I followed Joy, as it would be now, was before they were even trans. So that's how long it's been. I feel like Pestilence is kind of busted, dude. 7 might be my favorite character, though. 7 is so fucking good. You're still looking for lines between Silver and Viper? Oh my god. I love the difference in like character archetypes, what people call them, based off gender. Because I was thinking that there's characters who are like failed criminals, you know, like failed criminals, really bad scam artists. And people just call them like, you know, like snake oil salesmen or like, you know, sleaze, like they just call them like cheesy con artists. But I keep hearing people describe Viper specifically as a girl failure. And I'm like, I guess? But I feel like that character archetype has existed for so long, it's just on a woman now. And now people just decide, oh, they're such a girl failure. When I heard that, I felt so disconnected from, like, society. And then I realized, you know, just, they're just different corners of the internet for different things. And I just walked into the wrong neighborhood. I still can't believe I'm getting to work with you. This is what the Lash does. Makes dreams come true. You sound even better when you're awake. Just the silence. Viper's a ranked competitive humanitarian to this disaster. I have no idea how any of the characters play at all. Not the slightest. And I like to keep it that way. Where are those fucking things? I am trying to pay attention to them, by the way. Yeah, you stopped keeping track too after all the football and other sports posts. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's also a thing, because I also heard they started, like, posting a lot of, like, way different stuff too, so I just kind of decided to stop following them. Plus, I mostly followed them for the Please Stop Talking podcast. And then after they left, I kind of had no reason to keep following. And didn't the Please Stop Talking podcast become, like, distinctly very furry recently? Or was it like an offshoot podcast that was also just being posted on the channel? I mean, honestly, I just saw it pass by and I was like, you know what? I'm not too interested in this. Just not personally interested when the hook of something is it's furry. Just feels too broad to be like a hook for me, but I also just don't get it as a whole, so I just was like, you know what? I'm good. Oh god, they can be, oh please don't tell me there's one that could be over here too. There's a gargoyle here. Like, for me, it's always just been the case of, like, the net of what is a furry is so wide, you have absolutely no idea what to expect. In the slightest. Like, you could, like I think I've seen places that are like, okay, this is a place for furries. And you have, like, a guy who's, like, super into gaming. A guy who's, like, never touched a video game in his life and is, like, a fucking private military contractor. And then you just have, like, some grandma who has, like, 7 kids. Like, completely different people. Oh my god, I can imagine it's kind of hard to find common ground sometimes. But that's also, like, just a complete rambling of someone who's a complete outsider. Well, not a complete outsider, but for the most part, I'm pretty much an outsider. Okay, where's that gargoyle so I can slap his nuts? Actually, where is he? Motherfucker! Also, goddammit. Oh, it only does like 20 damage. I don't know why he decided to fly off over there, but whatever. Good lord, the radius must be huge. If he's getting stanks from all the way over there. You know, I could probably... There we go. Just stand here, get some healing. Oh, I accidentally dashed off the cliff. Fuck. Okay, I don't think I've been in this room yet. So if the... I think I've only gotten one? Gotta be behind you, right? No? Okay. Too obvious. Fair. Too obvious. Maybe when he says... Listen, I've been good about not taking fall damage. Like, the moment you get here, I'm, like, falling off cliffs. I feel like this is actually your fault. Wait. Ooh, this thing can kill with stink. Me likey.
That's really good. How many gargoyles? There's like 3 gargoyles I haven't killed yet. Gotta stay near them so I also stink them up too. Oh wait, they kind of floated down close enough that I can slash them. Gotta aim down. This is annoying because it goes where your cursor is and not like in a random spot near you. So if you're like shooting enemies, usually it spawns this pool like right where you're shooting the enemies. So it's like a really inopportune spot. So you have to pay attention to the healing well cooldown. To like look in a random direction away from enemies. You're going back to the thing about my mission doing good missions. I feel like it's gonna be really hard to find fair prices. So I've been thinking about this. Cause like one, I don't have like the best flow. So I feel like basically based off how much time it takes to draw shit is difficult. And then there's also like the matter of quality. I'm still not gonna have like the greatest artist out there for sure. And then to mix all that as well, the fact that I get more XP. The fact that I also have to compare it to how much I make at my job, which is a decent bit. Using my evil lizard powers to make you take fall damage. Pretty much. Idea for a sailor's tattoo for your upper arm: a cartoon fish with legs and a dockworker beanie hat smoking a cigarette. That is actually a very good. You know what? Not even a cartoon fish, like almost like a real fish. Like it basically just looks like a real fish, but like it's very slightly exaggerated. Like give him like a curve. Like give him that Trogdor the Burninator shape. You know what? Basically just draw a fish version of Trogdor the Burninator and give him like a hat and a cigar. Perfect. You know what? Excellent. And now it somehow got me like wrapped around the thought of that fucking that absolutely horrifying Devil May Cry BDSM fucking idea that popped up in my head a second ago. And I was just thinking, what if I actually drew that? What if I actually did that? Yeah, moreover, what if I animated that? Because I've also been tempted to try animation. But the only thing stopping me is that Clip Studio EX is $400 to get more than like 24 total animation frames to work with. And upgrading it is still like $175. And I believe the way the sales work, it's effectively cheaper to buy the upgraded version than it is to buy an upgrade as well. Or yeah, like buy a new version as the EX and then upgrade your current version to EX. Like those like either don't get discounted or barely get discounted, which is like, okay, sure. Man, think about how much you could charge for doing animation work too. Like I ain't saying I'm doing it for money, but I am saying money is a thing that I have to consider. Alright, what are we getting now? I have so much shit that I'm actually not getting much money out of this, which is surprising. Okay, I gotta go to like a new area. I think I was here, and I think there was already a spider in this spot. Okay, now that I got this active, let's just dash around. Let's get out of here specifically. Go this way. Okay, here's one of the gargoyles. Are these part of the gargoyles in the map, or like that I keep spawning and like I'm not killing, or are these random spawns? So I'm pretty sure there's a challenge to kill all the gargoyles in the map. When the fish blows smoke, it comes out the gills. That is pretty funny. Been playing some more Satisfaction, not to be real. Do you think his bullet jumping is better than Warframes? Because it doesn't have a speed cap. Yeah, honestly, like one problem I have with Warframe, and this is like more of a me thing, I suppose. The clock bell has struck 3. What? Was it doing this the whole time? I just didn't notice. Hug all the walls. No, nothing there. Yeah, one problem I've always had with Warframe's movement is that it will just... There we go. I think that's 3 now. It will just reset your momentum constantly. Which is why like the bullet jump combo sucks. But even then, like, bullet jump will do that. Wait, yeah, no, it's 3 p.m. What the fuck? It actually just hit 3 p.m. Hold on. Wait, that's actually funny if that's just a random thing on the map where it tells you the time, whatever time your system clock is. Holy fuck. I'm gonna replay it. I'm gonna replay it after, like when I'm near the end of my stream when it hits 4, if I remember. I just gotta stay awake enough. Vacuum? Yeah, with this stank aura, like, it's funny, every other spell's dog shit, kinda, but this stank spell is actually fucking gross. Did you see that Subnautica 2 and DRG Rogue Core in early access this month? I don't follow Subnautica 2, personally. It was never a genre I got into at the time. I might try the first Subnautica, maybe. I'll be honest, I'm too scared to play that game. It's gonna be real. I don't want to be spooked. Like, maybe I'm just overselling it, and I probably will not care in the slightest. But I just kind of the idea of like deep sea exploration just was not the biggest fan of. Rogue Core, though, yes, I heard about that, and I am excited because it means the 1.0 is going to come sooner rather than later. I just don't play early access anymore. Unless it's like a friend who really wants me to play a game. Like if Random said, hey, let's play Far Far West, I'd be like, yeah, sure, why not? Which I probably will eventually. I just have to like have the energy. Like I literally only have energy when I'm like when I'm streaming, and that's it. I just die immediately afterwards. So if I'm not streaming, I just do other things. Yeah, I can see you getting very jumpy in Subnautica. Yeah, I absolutely would. Like, I'm not gonna be like a. I bet I wouldn't be. I'd be fine. It's like I don't quite have a fear of the ocean, but there will definitely be an underlying like. So, I don't have a fear of like the ocean or big open spaces. The problem for me is I know that game has big fuck off monsters. So knowing that they're there and not knowing how they work will be part of the tension that I don't want to deal with. I think it's ultimately that. Like it's more so just the general horror element of having the limited visibility in a big open area. And just kind of not knowing. It's not explicitly like an ocean thing. Like if I didn't know that, I probably like that it had big giant fucking monsters, I probably would just try it and like commit to it. But that was like that's like my information hazard. DRG Rogue Core, oh my god, I can't wait. I love that. I can't wait for that to actually be in early access. I think it was Pal World. My friend was like, hey, let's play Pal World. And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I would have waited for it to come out, but he wants to play it. I'll give it a shot. It's good. It's good. I like it. It's got problems, a lot of them. I probably wouldn't play it if I was alone. Or maybe not, or if I was like wasn't streaming either, but I play it. Oh yeah, I have like legitimately not played Deep Rock Galactic since I modded it. Like since I was modding for Deep Rock Galactic, which was all the way back in Well, my last mod came out before I became a nurse. And I was literally, actually that's a lie. I was literally working on a mod during my meetings. Well, I'm not gonna level that up, fuck. I was working on it during my initial, like, new hire meetings. Because it was, like, over Zoom, and it was like, here's our company core values. Don't be a dick. Written in 14 different acronyms. Don't be racist. Written in 3 different acronyms. I'm like, fuck, I guess I can't work here. Never mind. I kid. But yeah, I was literally working on mods during that, and that was like the last mod I did. Wipe out every golden spider, really? Cool, I don't worry about that anymore. Malachias. And then, because I played so much Deep Rock Galactic just for modding, I think after that, I think I did play it, and I just couldn't get into it, to be honest. Interesting, so I guess that's it for that, and then we're just doing... Let's do these things. I gotta get the demon starfishes, and then if I... So Act 3 is like a boss act, I guess. Alright, pest control unit. Get 550 kills, defeat 16 vile flesh hives, and defeat 1 violent abomination. Alright, unlock him. Wait. Regular humans? Normal attraction. Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry. Okay, so Malachias actually broke my theory that they were only giving high attraction, which is your item pickup range, to women characters. But no, they gave it to him. Although, listen, he is shirtless. I'm just saying. you could extend the theory to the bisexuals as well. Let's see. What does he do? He has no weapons besides his fireball. He's the slowest character. He has a second to highest jump height. Actually, yeah, second to highest jump height. You know what? Shut the fuck up. He is high. Yeah, you know what? I mean, he's literally on fire. I didn't catch that. Fuck you guys. Let's see. Is cooldowns a normal? Areas normal. Highest hit points. Highest armor too. All right. His accuracy is like pretty low. What is fireball? Does it tell me? No, of course not. Why would it? I wonder if we actually could beat the game this stream. Oh, okay. So, okay, maybe it didn't show up. So you do have a claw at least. Nice. Yeah, grab that. Just grab spells. He has like 6 spells, so I might as well fucking use them. Okay, so if I right click, he has a slam. If he double jumps, he can slam. Interesting. Wait, can I like just like slam it? Wait, is that actually, that works way better than the claw? What the fuck? I'm just fucking dropping that fat. Okay, so it does have a cooldown, it looks like. But you can't actually spam it like that fast. But you can still, considering it's an AoE, you don't need to spam it that hard. I'm just running around, just dropping these fat ass cheeks on the enemies. Told me to drop it low, I sent them 6 feet under. Seeing this reminds me of Satisfactory is a boombox that gives you a mid-air jump. Like a boombox is like a literal boom, like a literal boombox, or is it just called boombox, but it's like something else. Also sounds like your preferred method of combat. Actually, I think it's just based off height. There is no cooldown. So I can just skip around, la la la. Just going on my little demon jog, skipping around. Colonel, I'm trying to survive, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps killing all the zombies. Oh, that's kind of funny. You jump just high enough to sometimes land on the zombie's head, so you don't get the downward force. Bear trap. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, max HP would be real good. New quest, defeat the hives. Okay. The bar in the upper deck. It's just a boombox. You can play tapes you find, like a DRG tape you found yesterday. It also has an alt file that causes shockwaves. It also moves you up a bit. Ah, okay. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of a boombox you play different tapes in, but instead the tapes just give you different. They give you different effects. Like you play the DRG tape and you can like mine faster or some shit. Oh shit! I can get a triple jump. Or like you play a different tape and you get the double jump. That's like a fun idea. Like giving some flavor to extra modes. Okay, if I just slash them. Good lord, they are summoning a lot of things. Yeah, they pause. How much damage is Claw doing? 34. Whereas... Oh, it also scales with the distance. Octavia. Shit, it's a good point. One that's hopefully less ass to interact with. Like, I genuinely love what Octavia's metronome does. But I'll be honest, those buffs are jank. Like, the crouch one's simple, the jump one is super fucking awkward because you can only jump so fast. The shoot one... Like, on top of everything else, a little bit too much brain power, I guess. But that one's mostly fine. Isn't there one that's specific for melee attacking on top of the shooting? Like, I think she has like 4 buffs, right? Or is it only 3? Yep, okay. Cool. Like, I wonder how it would have played out if they made it to, like, the tempo of your song. Like, the rhythm of your song would kind of affect what kind of buffs you got. Like, get a more fast-paced hardcore song and you got mostly the invisible buffs. You have, like, a song that uses more of, like, the bass lines, like the backing track stuff. And it's more, and that gives you the stealth buff. Of course, that compared to what we got, that would be fucking way less overpowered. There's one for jumping, crouching, shooting, and melee. Okay, cool. I never played that bitch, but I just remember. Remember her well enough. I am glad, man. I'm so glad we got Folly. Ouchies. I was hankering for a Warframe that's just like, you know what? Let's just get fucking experimental with something. And the fact that she ended up being good with like relatively minimal effort, because of the way a lot of things use hazard damage types, is really cool. It's also maybe the first time where the Prime frame actually has a major difference. Like having a Folly Prime and being able to summon 200 energy pickups at will is great. Still want to get her solely for the art program. I, funnily enough, haven't fucked with that at all. I know some people are like, man, I bet you're gonna like meme the shit out of it. Like my friend is like, this here, like I bet this is some stuff you would do, and I'm like, yeah, probably. Still haven't touched it. I feel like it would take me so it's supposed to take me so fucking long. I don't have the time and energy to do it. Personally, like I want to, But instead of spending all that time like making Let's Fucking Go or some shit in Folly's program over like the course of like 5 hours, I just kind of would rather just draw. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's kind of like, it's less of a case of I want to and more of a case of there's kind of other things that I'm doing. Listen, man, those furry commissions won't work on themselves. On the lower deck. Here. Oh, wait, did I? Okay, that one doesn't open. I can't make money off of Follies. I can't make money off of Follies art. Although, you know what? Realistically, if you got good enough, you could potentially do Folly art commission because you can export them to other people. Made something at first, first two and stopped. You just can't think of anything that fits into 16 layers with the preset assets. That's totally understandable. Like, imagine... Yeah, I mean, there's that one guy, Buffoon, who, since Octavia came out, like, 10 years ago at this point, probably, they have still been making, like, Manticord song requests and uploading them very, very regularly onto YouTube, which is a level of dedication I fucking respect. Like, doing anything for 10 years has to get boring to some extent. But they're just doing it for the love of the game, dog. I made a big boom for the barrier and a zip zap for the shock trap. Like, is that like a reference to something, or is it just kind of like generic? I made like explosions. How am I doing? I'm tired. I'm tired. That's it. I'm doing okay other than that, which is kind of like how my life the last fucking few years have been going. For the most part. It's doing pretty fine, but I'm fucking tired, man. Just the words. Okay. Cool. Frying pan. Now to like get this to level 9. Or level 8 so I can unlock something. Gotta keep killing more enemies. We kill 550, so hopefully I can do that in a short time. God is sapping my energy. He's fucking trying, but it's not gonna stop me. It sure is fucking stopping me. I really hope, like, honestly, I'll be upset if they told me, yeah, you have really bad sleep apnea again still. But at the same time, I'd at least get a fucking answer. No one's been able to tell me anything. And that's like the closest appointment I have. You know what? Actually, I forgot. I was going to call. I think no, it's the weekend. I can't. On Monday, if I remember, I'm gonna try calling back to the cardiologist shop and say, if I pay out of pocket, will you be able to schedule me in quicker? Like, depending on the price. I would genuinely. Thing is, I know it probably isn't gonna be a hard issue. I'm almost certain of it, but I'd rather get closure quicker, even if it costs me money. Money that I'm not making it. And keep in mind, I've barely been working. But yeah, motherfuckers be like, American healthcare is better even if you have to pay for it. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, dude, I've been dealing with such bad fatigue for the last like 2 months. I've barely been able to work because of it, and I still have like a month and a half until I can actually get results back from anything. So you're making fun of the goddamn other wait list from other countries. Meanwhile, if I pay out of, I mean, I guess if you pay out of pocket, you would be able to get that shit quicker, because that did happen. But then you could, but then who can afford that? That's the thing. Who can fucking afford that? I sure can't. More enemies. I must kill more enemies. Fuck. I don't know why. I don't know why I just smacked that. Oh, cool damage multiplier. I kind of miss playing the cheerleader bitch, cause that means I got movement speed. I'm sorry. Want to check something real quick? It was nothing too crazy. My phone went off and I was like, hold on a second. Let's tab out. Also, thank you for reminding me about Satisfactory. That was another game that I want to play. So I think if we do get close to beating this game today, I probably will. You know what? I think next mission I'll play that. I'll play that mission. See if the final act is like just a last boss and that's it. And then see what we can do from there. Cause yeah, if I'm pretty much at the cusp of beating this game, I might just be like, yeah, let's just play Warframe or some shit. Door to the passengers have opened. All right. Was this accessible earlier? Oh yeah, right. I completely forgot the fucking crabs. I gotta look for those two now. Kind of like busy being like, oh man, all I have to do is kill things. I don't have to worry about much else. No. On the bright side, I still have to kill things, so I have plenty of time. Where them crabs at? Well, at least those fireballs do a lot of heat procs. Holy shit. The guy had 11 on him. Can't tell that skittering is the hives or the crabs. What? I don't know where that was, but fuck it, I got one. Alright, I'm gonna assume they're in these areas. There was one there. What about in here? I'm not seeing anything. I'm definitely gonna be glad once I stop having to scavenge hunt for these. It was novel the first time, but if that being like the main way of doing secrets got a little old. And I do want to see what the last character is, but to do that I have to basically 100% the game. Like as far as the collectibles. Because it's 18 demon starfish, but to get all the demon starfish I have to get all of the regular map ones. Because there's exactly as many spiders as there are coins needed. That's the passenger side. Okay, when I go down to the bottom level. I assume that's going to open up for the boss. I doubt it'd be in here, but just gotta check all the corners. Where are them crabs at? Maybe really funny if there was like one on here. Also, is that a rat? I never know. That's just a fucking rat. No wonder this place is rioting. There's 7 fucking rats on this boat. Goddamn horrible service, I tell you what. What's skittering around the place? Is it more of those hive guys? It'd be really goddamn funny if I accidentally killed them. By Sigma, a fucking rat! God, I spent way too long the other day. So sometimes I just get distracted when I'm in my car and like parked in a parking lot. Or like at home, and I'm like, I just want to go back inside, go home, all that kind of stuff. And then I'll like be listening to something or be doing impressions, and I just like stay in my car for way too long. I just kept doing Saltspire impressions of, "Come, potion, lend me your vigor." Vigor potion, let me come. Like shit like that. I spent way too long doing shit like that. Come, Vega! Let me potion! Oh yeah, another cool thing about Satisfactory. Another cool thing about Satisfactory is that animal hostility is an accessibility option. So addition, like you can turn it off without having to worry about not getting achievements. That's really nice. I doubt it's up here, but can I jump off the side of the cliff? Okay, you can. Just curious. I also got to learn some good lines from the Germans in the Warhammer universe. Oddly specific, but you know what? Go for it. Who are the Germans in the Warhammer universe? Is Scythe maxed out now? No, it's level 5. Crab. Where are you, Crab? The Empire? You know what? That's actually fair. God damn it. Frying pan. No leech. Damn. Crab. Oh, it might be in the boss arena. Or one of them, at least. But I've only found one. God, the worst part is, like, they only show up when you're, like, nearby. Oh, if it's on the ground, I'm actually gonna cry. Because I've only been looking up. That's like a devious enough spot to hide them in. Are they in the ground? Like, specifically here I see them. As far as you can tell, at least. I believe it, honestly. I figured they were just kind of like nondescript European. Like more like I guess like a mix of a lot of things, but mainly like British. What about up here? No? Oh, when you jump with him, he actually shakes the screen too. Alright, that's kind of fun. With people like Karl Franz, you know what? Yeah, only got beaten up by Max Mueller. Yeah, Karl Franz. You're right, I didn't even think about that. God, I would love to go to Germany at one point. Just so I can try their bread. That's like, honestly, like the biggest reason. I've heard they have very fucking good bread. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bread slut. Like, just being honest. They definitely have other influences, but they're predominantly German. I am too American to understand more than base value comparisons. I am fully aware. God damn it! Where the fuck is this? Is the second crab? I was definitely already here, like, 'cause this is where I found one of them. Unless there's two in here, in which case I will be very upset. I'm gonna keep increasing peril so I can get enemies to spawn faster. No. Oh, but what if they're like out here somewhere? Oh, nah, it's like too small of a surface, I think, right? Because they can only be so far away. What about over here? Also, I just saw that guy spawn in. I kind of like that fog effect, I'm being real. It looks cool. Is he on the flag? No. Oh, maybe they're serving rats because this is a demon cultist. Can I actually get up there? Damn it. No, I can't. And yes, as a German, you can probably notice more German than the average American, like Altdorf, which literally means old village. Yeah, I wouldn't even peg to this German shit. I am not that cultured. And you could probably say like, oh, I mean, you probably know a lot of American stuff, right? He's like, dude, America's fucking massive. I know. Like, I guess I could tell you about like a lot of the. Honestly, not even in like my home state, because fuck it, man. Different parts of the state are so different, and you'd have to like draw like just to get to one fucking town, you have to have like fucking 4 hours. It's so ass. I hate how big America is, honestly. And like, the worst part is America uses that space to make everything so fucking spread out. That's the worst part. It's not just big, so hey, we have a lot of space. It's big and it's so goddamn spread out. You don't have a car, you're just fuckaronied. Man, if only I had the pestilence instead. Like as someone who basically drove across, I think it was like, what was it, most of the EU? Just to get back, just to go like 4 states. I'm like, God damn, America, calm the fuck down. Oh, absolutely, yeah. When you go to the Midwest, there's nothing there. You will cross entire like European countries that are like in the time it takes to get from one city to the next. Like, and by that I mean to see the next building kind of deal. Like going from Kentucky to Kansas was fucking crazy, dude. There was just nothing for several hundred miles. Absolutely nothing. Hell yeah. Does it scale with like height? It doesn't seem like it does. I doubt it would be up there if it was. Yeah, I completely forgot about that part too. Because I prefer to live more on the East Coast. Because it's better. Hashtag I was born here. You always gotta have unfettered bias to the place you were born in. It's like legally required. Except Florida. Fuck Florida. It's hot. The healthcare sucks there. Fuck Florida. All my homies hate Florida. Unless you're going to Disney World, in which case, it's pretty alright. It's pretty alright. I remember there being a place in Disney World called Soda World, where you just had like a bunch of like random ass sodas from across the world. God, as a kid, I fucking glorped that shit up. You have no idea. I was like so young, I don't remember anything about that. Oh my god, what if it's here? Oh, I saw a damage number? No. Wait, I wonder if the AoE can hit up. So if I just keep doing this, I've eventually able to hit the thing. Maybe? They have no fucking idea where the where the goddamn thing is. Yeah, I'm glad they had a mini-map because it does help you like locate where the enemies are, because the enemies do not put much of an effort to find you sometimes. Good lord, you have to find them yourself. Gotta hit that. You never know. You never know if they're hiding in one of those barrels. Yeah, I'm not gonna focus on fighting those guys anymore. I'm just gonna say fuck it. Just focus on killing shit. Can I get up there? Yeah! Maybe if I get like the might passive effect, I can increase the power of the stomp. That's like the one downside. Let's say your stomp does not increase in damage. which is slightly unfortunate, but also it makes sense. Damage multiply. Never mind. Nuke. The nuclear dumpy coming through. Fucking evaporated that man. Wait, defeat the new hives? What the, wait, oh, he got stuck in here. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't realize I was still supposed to kill the hives until I realized shit wasn't spawning. Or those shits were still spawning? Are you fucking kidding me? I could have been done with this way sooner. God damn it. That's what I get for not paying attention. Alright. There's gotta be one in here. Oh, this place is massive. Like in my city in particular as well, it's like everything's so spread out. And if I want to leave the city and do anything anywhere else, it is going to be so fucking crazy. I'm basically just in the middle of nowhere. Almost. I have to take a highway to get to work. Up there he is. Okay. Alright, that's a really fun design. It looks silly, but I like it. But where's the last one, though? Surely it has to also be in here. Surely. Oh, I can hang up here. Oh, but does that mean that it can also be here? I assume not, because that would require you to have like the double jumps to be able to even be able to do this. Wait, behind here? Oh, I see a perfect crab location. Wait, would you actually do the soft block if you didn't have the... No, you can do single jumps. Imagine if you could just get soft block right there, all the way at the very end after you got 550 kills. What about here? Crabs. Crabs. Fine, I'll just kill his ass. Oh my god, that DPS. Oh Jesus, look at him. He's getting shredded. So am I. Let me just get my healing thing back in a second. Put it right under him. There we go. Oh, look at that healing, dude. This game does get silly. I respect it. Pop the healing thing under him again. I probably don't need to, but I will. Ah, shit, I actually put it behind him. That's only right there. Also, I like how you can tell when more effort was put into the game later on. When, like, this melee attack has a 3D model for, like, a hand and animated it and shit. You know, look at the shurikens had a hand animations. I think the chain did too. Mission complete. But at what cost? We didn't get the last crab. Aura of repulsion. It's just called not showering. Like I said, that'd be the plague one. It's just called being an incel. Oh, I got them all. Oh, thank God. Alright, Purgatory. Be 2 elite necromants. Enter the target area. Defeat 1 Hydragos. Pick up Jared. Jared's my goat. As far as for this stuff, because he's the highest damage. And I'm just fighting bosses. Wonder. Oh yeah, this is faster to reload too. Grab that. Circle of healing. Might be a bit jank, so I'll grab more damage. Honestly, taking damage is not that big of a deal in this game. You really don't get hit that often by shit. I think you can't shrug off for the most part. I do appreciate that this is not the hardest game. Those both of them? Okay, yeah, they're both next to each other. Oh, it's even the shotgun. Okay, what upgrades am I gonna get? Whoop. What do we got here? Electro and 80% chance to have a bomb. That's not good. And for like a boss at least. Just had a dumb idea for your drunk streams. Drunk conclave? Ah, hell nah, dude. There's no way I would do that. You couldn't even get me to fucking play conclave. You couldn't even play conclave if you like literally possessed me. Like if some motherfucker possessed me, was like, I'm going to make him play conclave. It's like the moment he queues up, I just immediately resume control, grab my fucking hand, just, you little bastard, and I punch myself in the face. Man, if I had a webcam, you could see me act like a fucking idiot right there. I actually squeezed my hand really hard for that. I act that shit out. Yeah, oh, the other necromancer still alive. It's got some good damage though. Throw yourself into the depths. Well, I don't even think it's possible to fucking queue for Conclave, dude. Like, no one plays that. What it would actually be was, like, it would be a paint drying stream. Queue up Conclave. Just queue up Conclave. And then it is just gonna be 4 hours of drunk rambling, and then maybe get one game, get my ass obliterated. It's over in 5 seconds, and then that's it. I wonder if that's gonna. I'm gonna get one more level before I go down there, just in case. Okay, I got that level. Take a vacuum. I'd like a vacuum, just so I can loot shit easier. I could just kind of farm more XP. It's just so tempting to farm XP. I'm telling you. Okay, I guess I'll get the Electro Bomb. Increase. Yeah, I'll get the healing thing now. Alright, fuck it. Into the depths I go! Whee! Kill the root of all evil. Yeah, I think this is the final boss. Okay, cool. Now I can hurt it. Yep. Nope. Okay, fine. Maybe I should have gotten more upgrades if that was the case. I do like how the game just gives you time to prepare for the final boss. Okay, each head does have its own health bar. So I'll try and take them out one at a time. Although in hindsight, maybe taking the shotgun for a fight like this, not the greatest idea. And he did. Thank you. Ow. Help. Ooh, a vacuum. Okay. I got what I wanted at least. Fucking face. Staring eyes at me. So, when's that XP coming? Or did it despawn all the XP? I'm gonna assume it's just taking its sweet time. Dead demons of the underworld whose souls I saved, lend me your strength, please. No, I think all the XP spawned. Man, that was so cool because I was pissing XP on my face. Damn. Where? Come on. Oh, well. The fuck off gave me another vacuum. Oh, hey, I finally saw one spawn in front of my face. He dead. Eh. Wait, the lava doesn't do damage? Do you actually have to... Wait, if I could just keep shooting this thing, what if I just keep doing that until I get a damage multiplier? That would be really good. Although I'm probably not gonna get one. You wanna know another DE blunder? Sure, lay it on me. I'll add that to the list. Pulls out a stack of 40 sheets of paper. You know what's a DE blunder? They didn't make it so that when you use Grendel with Jade's idle animations, they didn't make it so his belly jiggle physics activate. That's a missed opportunity. Imagine how funny that would be. I love how Grendel is the only Warframe you can use Jade's animation set on, and I won't think you're just into pregnancy. I was like, that's so slow. I just walked out of it, got hit, walked back into it, and got hit again. I'm glad it does like no damage. The color Moa green from Dojo Decorations comes from corrupted drones. Yeah, some of those dye colors make no fucking sense. That thing is actually too far away for me to hit. Thank you. I'm actually just depressed that all that XP just vanished. Okay, he did. Can I get this XP? Eh. Water noises. Okay, that works though. Increase max HP. Yeah, fuck it. I wonder how much HP the final phase is gonna have. Wait, is that a damage multiplier? A vacuum again! Why? I never get this many vacuums. You didn't need any much of a pro gamer you are. Yeah, but the big number go up. Also, the fact that it spawns a bomb is really fun. Wait, that's actually it? I was about to say, man, it'd be super disappointing if once I kill all those things, that's it. Is that actually the first time a boss just actively got weaker in a video game? Year of customization? Like not in an intentional way either. Like, obviously you have things like Sif, where he starts limping when he's on low health because they want you to feel like a dick, which you are, by the way. How dare you do that to the good little boy, girl. I hate that they make you do that. I get it, but I fucking hate it. Especially after the DLC. Oh, my heart. But, like, just the mechanics of the boss fight got easier the more you killed it. Just because that's just how they designed it. Now it's time to turn it up a notch. Allows you to get exclusive custom session mode. And you craft your next run to your liking. Use your mission to tweak additional modifiers, push you to limits. Interesting. Oh, okay, so that's episode 3 is just custom. And then you just do that. Alright, well, let's see if we can get the last demon things. Do I have to complete the mission? Enter the target area. Okay. Let's pick... I mean, she's fast. Oh, it's a fucking hedge maze. Oh no. Here's 3 different targets? Okay, I will do the maze strat of just hugging left. Shit. They figured me out. They figured me out. Oh no. Alright, fine. Oh wait, there's a map on the screen. Oh, I forgot I had a mini map. Good to know. So much for after this run, I'll get satisfied. No, I guess I meant after this game. Like that would be the next game I play. I absolutely minced my words there. Because I definitely want to play Satisfactory next. Oh, actually, wait, no, I was thinking it was on sale, though. But then Borderlands 4 is on sale. I might play Borderlands 4 next. Yeah, I think Borderlands 4. Because that actually, that finally went on a 50% off sale. Well, it's actually 49%, which is the exact percentage that I told it to. And then Satisfactory after that. Because that was on my list, and then I forget there was like another game I wanted to play that came up. And then I just kind of forgot about it. Alright, let's see if I go this way. Nothing. Wait, I hear it. I could not see that, fuck you. Oh, are they? That actually might, if they're only going to be on the stone because they want them to blend in, that might make it easier to find them. But at least I can hear them. Yeah, I was just here. Alright, go around this way. I was literally just this way, god damn it. I have a mini-map, but I'm still getting turned around. Bloodthirsty ticks. I like the ticks. Their damage over time. Well, yes, my favorite disease is in fact chicken pox. How could you tell? Because you just get covered in spots. You get covered in dots. Unironically, I was thinking about what build I wanted to go with next in Path of Exile. I might, if I feel like for next league, I might revisit an old favorite of mine. I might revive Did Not Wash My Hands, which was an unarmed, this is gonna be Assassin probably, an unarmed character going high crit and spamming poison everywhere. I really want to do that. Just walk up with someone, give him the old like, and then just watch him die of AIDS, and then watch everyone else die of AIDS. I think I might stop the Pathfinder because I'm not sure if I can do proliferation without Pathfinder. Like the only poison proliferation I can think of is on a unique weapon, which if I'm using a weapon, I'm not using my fists, because you can't just have like your hand freeballing it and then have a weapon in your other hand. Because the game can't be cool like that. Yeah, duration. Although I respect games for letting you offhand more, because in most games there's always there's no reason to have a free slot in your offhand. If you're like one-handing a sword, why aren't you using a shield, or why aren't you using another sword? Shit like that. I really like Divinity for not only giving you Sucker Punch, which is a really good offhand thing that you can use to punch someone in the face for a free knockdown if you only had one weapon, but also there was a talent where if you had one of your offhand free, your grenade, I believe your grenades got more range and they cost 1 less AP to use. I really like that. Also, speaking of grenades, Deep Rock Galactic Survivors, you could potentially have an all-grenade class, but grenades are so ass to exclusively use in that game, and it makes me depressed. I just want a guy who just chucks grenades everywhere. That's all I want, like different kinds of grenades. It's why Grim Dawn is so goated. It's so goated. That's quite literally just one of the classes. If I just have like 3 different grenades, Lamau, and some electric caltrops because it's funny. Around this way. It's over here. Nope. Like, the biggest reason they're ass is because they're really slow. They do have AoE, but they're really slow. And they just attack random spots. So you can very well, like, have entire attack rotations where the grenades do not hit the boss. And unfortunately, you have to fight the boss. Like, you could very well be able to kill hordes of enemies very easily. But because the boss takes so long to kill because you're not actually hitting them, that you can end up failing because when the boss spawns in, you have to kill them, or else the enemies get that harder and harder and harder until they just one-shot you, and that's it. Oh, it's definitely painful. Like literally the grenade character, he's called Strong Arm. He's a subclass of the Driller from Deep Rock Galactic. First off, his innate ability is weapon range, which is garbage on grenades because that's not AoE. AoE is something different. It's weapon range, so your grenades can go even more all over the place. So it's just like, I don't know what they were going for with that guy. He has like no benefits to grenades effectively. No, let's go in here. There's like no benefits for grenades, and just actually it makes grenades worse. Although there's like a demolitionist class who has a grenade launcher, which functionally is just like a grenade, but I think you get like 2 shots per magazine. It just doesn't hit the same. It's just chucking grenades everywhere. I don't think it's changed in the center. Is it all of the remaining 2 guys spawned in? The little crab guys? It's back this way. I'm just gonna scout these walls here. Just gonna one more go around. So my main goal is absolutely just to find the crabs. Push every corner. Crab, 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 crab. Nothing crabs in here. It'd be a dick move if they were like in the ceiling. Let me just double check. No, yeah, it'd be too high up. That is one nice thing about them only appearing when they're in range, because then you have like at least you have the expectation of it's not going to be in some absolutely obscure place far off in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, because I have to be able to see it. Okay, so not there, but what about here? Nothing. And then we'll go around this way. So the first one was definitely like right there. So it wouldn't be nearby here, I bet. It would suck if I actually got one of them already and I didn't notice. I'd be slightly miffed. No, not one there. I think I went all the way along this. Crab, 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 crab. I want crab now. Crab's so goddamn expensive to buy. It really fucking is. And the worst part is, like I'm just always so worried about messing up preparing it and eating it. Last time I had crab, like they actually had it at a Chinese buffet when I was up in Tennessee. Oh my god, it was a fucking great buffet there. Not the best one I've been to. The best one I've been to is actually like where I live now, which makes me indescribably happy. I think the one in Tennessee was also really, really good. Oh man, I don't think I ever told about the story about this the ice cream that I got when I was there. So when I was a young lad, my father once took me to the Black Parade. No. He took me to an ice cream shop, and there was this ice cream shop that I remember really liking, called like Superman flavor. I could never find it anywhere else ever again. It was been on my mind for like 2 decades. And then when I was traveling nursing in Tennessee, I went to a random Chinese buffet. They had like ice cream tubs, and there it was. Superman ice cream. Because what it was like this blue, red, and yellow ice cream. Because, you know, that's why it's called Superman. And I had it, and it was like exactly as I remembered it from 2 decades ago, and it was glorious. And I was so happy. I went there like once a week and got the ice cream, as well as like had some fucking bomb-ass General Tso's chicken. I was so happy. And then I looked it up after the fact, and yeah, it's like it got like a lot of different names, and like the flavor composition is also different from state to state, like where you get it. But it's like a surprisingly popular ice cream flavor that I just like never see no matter what. I guess I probably could have looked it up at some point in my life, like Superman ice cream, because it was really easy. I could have sworn I looked it up one time and just could not find anything about it. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. Oh, it's just glowing because it's the starting point? Oh, fuck. Okay, so when I meant center, I meant over here where the lights are. Okay, maybe that's why. I just didn't check out the center. Yeah. I was too busy going around in circles. Surely there's gotta be one around here. Crabs, where are you? Crabby boys. Oh, it's 4 o'clock, god damn it. I'm so close though. I mean, I'll see if I can get the... No. This is like the worst thing, like trying to navigate through a maze where I haven't been as far as getting these goddamn... Fine, alright. Let's check this one little corner here, and then I'll go to the center and we'll just fucking complete this area. If you want to be this way, hide this shit from me. Just check the inner walls here. Alright. Oh, hi. That's trippy. I like that. Oh, this is the target location that it's referring to. How about I just like not attack, just to just keep things quiet so I can listen for the crabs. All these big boys aren't making it easy. Well, if I didn't have that challenge for killing 5, I think 10 of these guys, I probably would now. These noises they make. Ooh, bonus chest. I didn't think about that they would drop those. Ooh, pestilence. That should increase my area a lot. Make it easier to find these crabs. Right? No, no area. Damn it. Oh well, I have pestilence. Probably should not just stand right in front of their face like this. He did, and he gave me that. More pestilence, please. Oh yeah. Area by 25%. Fuck yes. Oh, nothing. Crab, 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 crab. Crab? Surely. Gotta be around here. Not. Okay. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah, so there's no boss or anything. Ah, motherfucker. Alright.
Who can make fighting the crab easier? Oh, with a maybe if I get a rocket launcher.
Alright, let's reset the mission.
Oh wait, it's gonna reset as her though, because she can't get the rocket launcher. That makes a lot of sense.
So return to title. Never... Nah, whatever.
I'll go for a little longer. I'm determined. Cause like we're just so close. We're so close. Yeah, I only got one. I got the last one. Jesus. Suck mission. I don't know why my brain farted on that one. He gets every who is there one who can get the rocket launcher and like he can get every weapon too. I think he'd be the best choice. Unfortunately, I don't. Voice. Actually, wait, no. Try out the voices. Who cares? Because he has less weapon choices. So I'll give you more chances of getting the rocket launcher. Oh wait, bomb? Does that affect the... Does that get the... No, I don't think that gets the... crabs. I don't think I maxed the frying pan at all. Pestilence, that actually would help. I gotta love the frying pan though. Now, does it actually spawn here at all? I'll double check here. Like, why would you be able to come out here if they're not gonna put a crab out here? I just had to check. Doesn't do that much damage. I don't know why this glows. It makes me feel like there's gotta be some purpose. It almost surely isn't. I'm too damn curious. Alright. Let's start doing this systematically again. Yes, if I had like a big map so I can mark off where I have and haven't been. That'd be so damn nice. Go in here. Ooh, two-shot him. If I headshot him, I get one. I can blast their heads off in one go. How about you? Bit of a tiny hitbox. Okay, yeah, some of these hitboxes are definitely weird. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm missing that. Yeah, it's absolutely scuffed. Okay, that doesn't actually hurt anything, but it can push bosses back. That's cool. Yeah, something in a frying pan. Oh well. I assume the pan's gimmick is has a high knockback. That must be it. Which I can see its utility. This feels like getting surrounded is not much of an issue when most enemies in the game can usually be like carved away at pretty well enough. If you gotta resort to pulling out a frying pan, you kind of fucked up. I feel like even the regular melee weapons, if you're gonna upgrade the frying pan, then upgrading a melee weapon also works just as well because you can just instead kill those tiny enemies. Maybe on the harder difficulties, but I mean that's not really relevant to just playing the game normally, you know. I am hitting right click to try and like boost myself up. Oh, technically, I think with the whenever the recoil, you can like give yourself speed boosts and just do that kind of shit. It'd be too jank because there's too much space. There's not enough space to work with. But damn, that'd be funny. Oh, I wonder if there's a way to get above this whole place, and there's gonna be like one on top. I don't think there's anything that I saw that allows you to
get up. Oh, what about jumping from the top there? If that actually is... I'm gonna grab that because I want the turret. Ah, is it only looking one direction? Man. I don't even like that band. I guess that would imply ever music. But sometimes you just gotta go for the joke, dude. Gotta reference ancient pop culture. Wait, oh, seriously? It fires one salvo and then just fucks off and like goes off cooldown. Hold on. That might be one of the most jank-ass terrible turrets I've seen in a video game. I am unbelievably sad. Hopefully it has like a turn speed increase. Oh yeah, oh, increases speed, yeah, there you go. Like put it here. Alright, okay, yeah, that's faster, but still. If that requires some quick thinking to plop down. Oh, that guy just despawned. I did like how you can see on the minimap enemies are just despawning and respawning. Just like reposition themselves closer to you. Of course, it just spawns because it spawns it when you're looking. It just spawned it into the fucking wall facing the wall. Yeah, sure, man. This game is fun. Don't get me wrong. But everything about that makes it Vampire Survivors is genuinely really not good. Like, they genuinely just made a solid FPS. But I will also admit, I would not have looked at this game if it didn't say it was a Survivors-like. Like, they got my attention. They brought me and they kept me. But I also kind of feel baited. Peril and Pestilence. Okay, so it just fires a burst, then keeps turning again. Alright. Not bad. Like when you actually get the right position. It really sucks being a turret enjoyer in video games, you know? I definitely understand why they don't want them to be powerful, but the fantasy, man. The fantasy. There are just some fantasies that are really hard to balance without being like disruptive. I get it, but man, I just want turrets that go bang. It's like Helldivers. Random was like regaling me with the tale of Helldivers balance history. Oh my god, I am glad I never got into that game. I probably would have jumped ship and not cared by the time it got real bad. But it definitely saved me a little bit extra heartache hearing how fucking bad things got. Cause, man. That game was so close to having like the right power fantasies that I wanted, but also was like such at a clash with how they designed the game that, I decided to cut my losses and quit rather than hope for a better game. No. Man, where are they? Where the fuck are they? I keep kicking it away. Not this one. You just what? Oh, is it because they can attack the turrets? And if they attack the turrets, it just like knocks them out? For like quite a while too. That is kind of unfortunate. Grabs. Turret. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Thing chain. Okay, let's go to the center. Oh. That's probably when a smart bomb went off. Okay. So, I'm gonna fly up here. Kill these guys. Get some shit to make my life easier. I mean, with it like right in front of his face, that actually works out pretty well. I can't lie. I'll stand here just so it like places the turret exactly where I want it. I was gonna get my cursor, not where I'm at. It would be nice if it placed it where you're at, not where your cursor is. I feel like that would just play a lot better than having to like look away last second for some things. Wait, did they just like not? Did my turret just like not do anything? Excuse me? Is it because it got play? Oh, you have to be near it. It doesn't function without you being near it. That explains it. That's so... Are you fucking kidding me? That is so scuffed. Okay. Wait, what? Are those... Is that like something like an out of bounds thing? I don't think this is the solution. I really don't think this is the solution. Because like I'm almost certain if I jump from here, I'm gonna get blocked. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Oh my god, okay, well where the fuck are these things? Alright, well these are like super weak enemies. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm just gonna run around and just listen out for the clicking. Yeah, let me try this again. I'm over here. Where are you, crabs? Crabby crabs. Nothing there. Nothing there. And it's a small, and I think this is like high, it's level 4, doesn't have the highest area. Wait. I swear I walked past that several times and like I didn't hear it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we just got that one. So just one more. So it has to be in the labyrinth somewhere. But where? Like how close did he to hear that shit in the first place? That's what gets me. Right? No. And yeah, I also just did not see that guy at all. Oh no, you actually can. Okay. But with those like barriers, I feel like you're not supposed to be able to do that. Based on how they've been hiding them, I think it's got to be somewhere that has stone. Like I gotta look for stone. Like this. I know I checked there and it wasn't there. And no rocket launcher either, which is kind of like a major reason I wanted to pick this guy. Actually, can I? Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see. Oh, I read his full name and I got a flashbang with that fucking Minecraft movie meme. Flint and steel. I know it's like an intentional thing, but my fucking brain just flashbanged itself like that. Can I please exit this mortal coil? I think I've seen enough. I'm good. No. I'm just double checking in here again. Oh my god, they're actually strafe jumping. Holy shit. In here. Gonna slowly crawl around here, listen for the scuttling. Because apparently I can't trust my fucking eyesight. It's the most exhilarating shit. And the worst part is, this is not really that fun, but I'm so determined to see what's at the end of the tunnel. Like I'm 90% of the way there. I literally just have 4 more starfish to grab. Here though, no, okay. But I need closure. I am so glad I have free time. That's all I can say. I'm just glad I have free time to do this shit. I am absolutely happy with the job I have. I hate it, but I love it. Alright, let's... No. Nope, don't hear anything. What's that circle? Oh, was that the turret? Yeah, I just can't imagine it's on any of these things. I hope this hunch is right, and that it's got to be somewhere with a stone. Stone. It's one of these buildings or walls. You know what? There we go. No. That is a really small tether range, though. No, it's not this way. I do like that. That's pretty fun. Checked in this one. Doesn't help that some of these areas look the exact damn same. Oh, those guys disappeared. Couldn't handle my turret. They did not want to touch none of that shit. Increases area by 14. Really? Okay, so it's the area that you can walk around. So that's actually an upgradable part. I hear enemy skittering and scuttling. Nope, nothing here. This game, I swear to God, it is going to be in like the most obvious spot, and I will just die. Just be like, you know what? I'm good. Oh, and goodbye. I should probably grab that link and put it in the ban words. Oh, it says restricted anyway, so it didn't pop up. Like different links too. I'm too fucking lazy to do this shit. Oh my God. The very mild annoyance having to tab out for like half a second to ban someone. I'm glad I'm an absolutely tiny streamer. I think it'll be genuinely. I think it'll be depressing if I ever get like remotely popular. I don't want that. But I think it would just take too much energy to like have to like be able to interact with people on a more individual basis. I kind of like the vibes of just like. Of like an afternoon with the boys, like a group of 10 people having a small little party. Like one guy just playing a random game and we're just kind of shooting shit in the background. Like when you get bigger than that, it's like it becomes more like a daycare service. And I really don't want to have to like see so many people that I hit like the Dunbar's number or some shit, where it's like there's only so many people and like you can have in your life before you're just like not able to keep track of them anymore. That would suck. That really would. Okay. I don't know where it could be, man. And the worst part is if it's the fucking maze mission that ends up being the last one I don't have. Wait. Wait. Yeah, it was on the other side. Oh my fucking god. The worst part is I couldn't see it, so it actually could have been... I'm upsetty spaghetti. Yeah, it was on the other side here, so actually what I was... My hunch was wrong. God damn it. Well, doesn't matter. We can get the fuck out of here, dude. Whee! I'm so happy. My butt cheeks hurt. I have not moved from the same position because I was so locked the fuck in. I got 1,000 gems for having 5,000 gems. Pog. Alright, start mission. Buy that. This is the last one. Pandemonium of Terror. Enter the target area. Am I just... Oh, because he can only have 3 weapons, so I can't pick another weapon if it's not the rocket launcher. Dick balls. Yeah, I bit myself in the ass. I didn't pay attention. I never play that guy. Alright. Just gotta look behind me. Wait, I hear it? No. I thought I heard it for a second. Experience gained. Just want that rocket launcher. Rocket launcher and pestilence. That's all I need. And we'll be goated. Nah. Oh, damage multiplier. Yeah, I get fucked, Lamau. That's good. Good stuff. Might as well heal. The whole 2 health. Oh, an arena. 33 enemies I gotta kill. Shit. Wait, I have a damage multiplier. I can use this. Yeah! That'll be way faster than shooting individual weapons one at a time. Oh, I lost the damage multiplier now. Bro, my damage is perfect right now. Shit. I really hope I don't have to upgrade this thing. My damage is perfect. Oh shit, I upgraded my damage. Oh man. Oh god. They're so fucking fast. I like how the fucking pirate skeletons out of every enemy in the game are like hilariously fast. I feel like you wouldn't attribute pirates as being that quick on their feet. Oh, this is... Man, now I'm wishing I had that rocket launcher to hit multiple enemies at once. 7 more enemies to kill. Oh. Too bad. Machete, shotgun. I could go to the shotgun for the clearing, but I need that rocket launcher for the AoE, dude. Wait, I actually was just kind of sitting there trying to shoot that guy so much that it was gonna give me the AFK camping punishment. That's really fucking funny. Just gotta, there you go, get my strafe jumping on. Wow, you actually can gain a lot of speed. You don't get many opportunities to really use that, but I do like how it's like a thing regardless. Okay, hell no, those hitboxes are... Oh, they have headshot hitboxes too. I guess that makes sense. These hitboxes are a little bit, they're a little bit tinier than they look. Oh, especially, I wonder if the hitboxes have changed based off their angle. Like if they're facing a certain angle, they'll have the same hitboxes if they're facing another, so it looks like you can hit them, but you can't. That'd be kind of mean. Oh, this thing. Beefy boy. He also dead. Oh, never mind. I saw more enemies. Like, yeah, like I see at this point, if you walked into this stream and I said, oh, like, what are you playing right now? Oh, I'm playing a Vampire Survivors like game. You'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That is not. And I would say, yeah, you're right. There's absolutely nothing about this. What is happening right now that is reminiscent? Well, I mean, absolutely nothing, but like most of the stuff here is not reminiscent of a Vampire Survivors like, and that's fucking funny. Oh, did I ever get the challenge for killing all the gargoyles in that one map? I don't think I ever did. I might have missed one or two. Oh, I one-shotting them? That is pretty satisfying. I don't think I need more money. I'll get the ticks, I guess. It's gonna be like a dog shit ass damage, but it'll be damage. Oh yeah, right, the feather does go invisible. Increases max HP, let's grab that. Alright, I think I just keep stunning him, right? No. Chest. Oh, my pistol's actually maxed. One level to spiders, fuck. I feel like there should be less gems in there. Cool. Alright, so that means I shouldn't be expecting the other rooms to have had it. We're back here. Ooh, okay, I wonder if this will be one in... So this will actually be really quick, because I imagine there'll be only one in each corridor. If there's two in one of them, I will actually fly to Germany, buy a massive loaf of bread, and then find the developers and be like, why? Also, would you like some bread? Cool game, by the way, but why? You know what? I actually, if I could, I would genuinely ask if there was, if the artist had a time lapse for the character art he made in this game. Like genuinely, the way the characters are drawn and like painted, I really want to know how to do it. Oh my god, I want to know so bad. It's like exactly kind of how I want to end up drawing things, but I can't get the look down. I'm super glad Steam, with like the gift cards, not gift cards, the Steam trading cards, has high resolution versions of the art so I can reference it. Because all the other versions of the art available are really low resolution. 820, that'd be the highest damage I've done in this game. Fuck. Deagle be bussin'. Actually, can I hold space to just bunny hop? No, you can't. No, it's a health, not a XP. Wait, grab this. Like, I will probably have that image of Jared say that on my phone and just keep referencing it as I learn more stuff. For like shading and like how to get the proper brush strokes look appearing. Because I don't know, like I partially don't know if it's like a skill thing or if I'm actually choosing like a not the right brush that I'm kind of expecting. I could probably look into getting new brushes for Clip Studio. I mostly use a gouache brush. I think that's what it's called. Like G-O-U-A-C-H-E. Goosh. I could continue to say I to upset people. That would be kind of funny. I do also like how if you do enough damage, you say gym people. That is real fun. Jibbing is kind of up there with ragdolls as far as like just being like really satisfying ways to see see happen to a corpse. But only when it's done like properly. Like if everything you kill jibs, then it's not as fun. But if you have to like do something or achieve something to get a jib, then that's pretty good. Fuck away from me. Ooh, I almost got the AK on accident. Goodbye, big boy. Man, a rocket launcher would be real good in this mission right about now. Just saying. Although I probably don't need it, considering it really isn't an issue to find the crabs in this mission. That's a frying pan. I mean, I at least have these guys. You know what? I'll see how well can they kill this guy. That took, I think that was like several takes. Oh, well, they're flying, so fuck me, I can't use this now. 2 shots at least? No, 3 shots. Unless I headshot. I'm gonna pretend that was pure skill. And that I didn't, like, just... I feel like I was not headshotting those guys in the slightest. Yeah, I'll let them take care of that. I'll see how well they can solo these guys. Just for like a comparison. And I'm pretty sure I do about... I mean, I'm doing about 100 times the damage. Almost. Per hit, and they hit like 5 times the hit size. Yeah, not great. I do like that so long as you upgrade guns, though, that you're gonna be fine. Also, is he blowing himself up? I think he's hitting himself with I think he's hitting himself. That's actually really fun. I did not notice that they could do that. And then they could hurt each other, but not themselves. What kind of bullshit you got for me now? Alright, spike level up. Nah, max. I'll take it. Oh, more enemies. Good lord, how long is this gonna go on for? Like that last room was not this long. Then again, I think getting here was also quicker. You know, I want to say like, oh, because I'm working on my grounded video, right? And then I'll probably do one on this because I think it'll be quick. Poor Dying Light the Beast is getting pushed back so far, which sucks because I think out of all of them, I really, really want to do that one the most. I think as far as like bits have planned, the other ones are far more interesting. Like as far as like things I'm drawing and all that stuff. And goodbye. Level up? No. There shouldn't be one last one here. I hope not. Should be in this one now. If they're gonna do sensible video game design, you know? Then again, game has been a little spotty. Not too spotty, just a little. I mean, I guess the fact that they felt like that the secrets in this game are gonna come down to, or collectibles are gonna come down to, just finding random bullshit on the walls. Okay, at least the arenas are changing. Oh god! I'm zooming! I'm fucking zooming! I just kind of want to see how fast I can go. I started slowing down a little bit there. I'm not seeing any crabs either. And you think with all his enemies in there, you could just kind of like shoot anywhere and hit someone, I still managed to miss. We expect nothing from Peak here on this channel. I just can't aim sometimes, dude. It is mildly upsetting how bad I can be at aiming because, man, I love me some PvP shooters. But I have fallen so far behind in the arms race of crackheads playing games these days. It ain't for me no more. Also, I do like how I've not upgraded my machete whatsoever. I did not think about that possible. Even with all the chests I got, it like never came up once. Nope, almost. I wish you could skip this animation. It's not too slow, but I just like it. Just give me a random selection, man. Like I think Vampire Stars is really nice. You get that long animation, and then after a couple times of seeing it, you're able to skip it. The game never tells you that, but after a while, you could just skip it. And I think it even does that, like, just like when you upgrade all of your weapons and then you get a chest, or when you level up, you'll get the option of either healing or getting extra money. And after you do enough runs or get enough levels, like beyond your max, it'll just start only giving you the option, or start giving you the option to always pick one of the options. So instead of every time you level up, because sometimes you'll level like 40 times in a row, like somehow. And then you have to keep like click, okay, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money. You just click always give cash. So whenever you level up, it just doesn't interrupt combat. Like, that's really nice. You get to experience like the excitement of reaching that point when it's fresh, and then after that it's like, whatever, man, just give me my shit. You know why I'm here. You know what I want. Oh god, I was like, where are the enemies? And they're flying. Oh, at least the Cacodemons give me the green XP. Oh my god, I am just pissing these guys out, these little ticks. Unfortunately, come on. Come on, you can attach onto him. Wait, what if I... Ah, damn it. No, I have to like stand right in front of him. There we go. Are they not doing any damage? Are you kidding me? Is he like immune to bleed or something? Okay. Let's just look around here real quick. I doubt it would be up there because I don't think you can see that far. Please. Give me the rocket launcher. Yeah. Not seeing nothing. This is a part of old school FPSs I'm glad disappeared. Even when they had like really cryptic, like good secrets, it's always just rubbing your face against the fucking... Wait, that was it? There you are, you little bastard. It's just rubbing your face against every single goddamn wall. I guess I don't need the rocket launcher anymore. Oh, that was it. No boss. Pick the worst character for that. Having a slow, single shot hitting enemy. Alright. Oh, don't fuck. Hold on. What is that icon? Never mind. I thought the icon was the new character, and I thought it was like a weird anime girl. It's like not another one. Even though I know earlier I actually looked at this. Yeah, let's do a quick 5-minute mission. Fuck it. The Pinch Master. Wait, what? He's a crab dude? I mean, I guess it makes sense when you get demon starfish from killing crabs. Mythical warrior risen from the murky depths of the Dead Sea, wielding a massive crab claw that crushes foes in an instant. He joins the forces of the resistance and reigns supreme on the battlefield to be a trail of defeated enemies in his wake. Right click to execute a devastating shell charge. Make a tactical use of his unique anatomical feature, increasing mobility when running sideways. That's so fucking funny. Please tell me he's really slow otherwise. Aw, damn it. It'd be really funny if he's slow moving forward. Let's see. He has base level strength, base level armor. Or actually, the second highest armor. Base level duration. Worse than average luck. Or I guess not great luck. Actually the worst accuracy in the game. Alright. We'll just do this and then we'll call it. I got a little pincher. Oh my god, yeah, he's so fast. Wait, does that mean he's like really good at strafe jumping? Oh, that's like so hard to do though. Oh, I think that means it's actually, oh god, the way the camera leans, it actually kind of makes me motion sick a little bit, weirdly enough. Oh, the random speed changes too. I don't like that. Alright, what do I got my crab claw? Against the Colt, Electro, and healing. Sure. Alright, we have officially beat this game. I might not have 100%ed it, but who gives a fuck? I mean, who knows, maybe I could go back on my own time and just 100% it. And then I'll work on a video for this game and then get that out and never. I know how I work. And that is not very well. Those are the moment. Granted, I'm admittedly part of it is making excuses. I just like prioritizing different things at the moment. I mean, it's just kind of melee weapon. Cool. That's kind of it. Oh yeah, I got. Oh yeah, the crab charge. There's like a third character with a dash, basically. You got a slide, a dash, and then a charge, which effectively are all the same thing. How much damage does it do without the damage multiplier? I mean, I could almost one-shot basic enemies, so if I got the might, it could probably work. Alright, I think I'm good. I actually just call it there. I get what it's going for. It's really just the exact same game. Just the same with the melee. Yeah, there's like a bunch of different melees, but they're all basically the exact goddamn same. Just the way they feel and play. There's nothing unique about any one of them. Hell, they also all just apply dots. Alright. Tuesday, I believe I have an appointment in the morning, so I should be able to stream. I didn't think about that. I should be good to stream. It's like 1 in there. I'm just gonna grab some cheap alcohol. See, I think I got King Cobra. When I was playing Divinity, that was my drink of choice. You can get like 2 liters of that for like 80. It was like at the time 86 cents. It was. I didn't hate it, to be honest. It wasn't good, but it was like 6% beer for $1, less than $1. It was $1 tax, but like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Cheap as shit. Cause like, listen, I ain't drinking alcohol for it to taste good. If anything, it tasting ass will be an incentive to not go too hard on the alcohol. I'll probably just have like a cup or 2. We'll see. It's been a while since I drank, so I'll hopefully take it slow. I say as I probably go way too goddamn overboard. I'll have to see what Twitch is like. I think I'll have to mark the stream on YouTube. Because I don't think I've done a drinking stream when I was streaming on YouTube at all. No, I uploaded my VODs to it.
in ye olden days. No, yeah, no, I didn't. I was streaming some Divinity in the past on this, but it was after my days of the drinking stream, you know. All right, well, I went longer than I thought. That was a fun game, honestly. That was fun. It was worth like what I pay, like $13, $15. Good shit. Can't complain. How much time did I get out of it overall? 12 hours. I think 3 hours. I got about 3 hours of it was 3 hours of it was me leaving it open on Steam. So about 9 hours. Pretty solid. Yeah. It doesn't overstay its welcome. That's the important part. It does not overstay its welcome. I did everything I can. You could probably could have beat this in 4 or 5 hours. Simple, fun. Nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I'm glad it's been a while since I've had a game like that. I genuinely expected this game to be much longer because it's like a Survivors-like, and they just tend to be like that. No. I mean, this wasn't even a Survivors-like game. This is just a fucking FPS with a campaign. There you go. I appreciate how many maps there are. Usually map variety tends to not be a strong suit of these games. Alright, well, I'm heading out. Peace, y'all.